man, oh man, oh man. Oh, we got us a spicy one tonight. We got us a spicy one tonight. Look, welcome, man. I'm gonna let y'all get up in here, man. I'm gonna let y'all get up in here, man. I know y'all been waiting. I'm gonna let y'all get up in here. Pull up, pull up. Oh man, look, hey, hey. I don't think nobody expected this one. I don't think nobody expected this one, man. Hey, it's one of them tough days, man. Look, look, we got memorials going on, we got funerals going on, we got blame gate going on. Let y'all get up in here, man. Cause oh man. What's up, Jay? What's up? Man, we about to talk about what's going on. It's the handsome fella, Prince. Pull up in here. Look, hey, community is growing. Hey, hey, you're right. Look like they cleaning house. What's up, Unc? What's up, Unc? Hey, Unc, I gotta get you on the panel one day, man. Give the world some good news one day, man. What's up, D-Lo? Welcome in. I'm letting everybody come in right now, man. What's up, Dennis? Dennis said, when Angel said she was too nice, the GM took note. Yeah, I kind of think that too. Man, countdown to princess. I'm one of them ones. Hey, I'm one of them ones. Hey, my t-shirt is coming. I'm one of them ones. Look, hey, look, I'm one of them ones. I'm one of them ones. The t-shirts is coming. Y'all get up in here, man. Hey, 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 Unc. They got me pouring one tonight, Unc. They got me pouring one tonight, Unc. D-Lo Cowboys. We never talk about how the organization can fail players. Yes, yes. Hey, definitive one. Unc got me up here pouring one, man. Unc got me on one. Hey, it's gonna be a spicy one tonight, man. Get up in here. Get up in here. What's up, Tam? Tam said, "Do you think this will hurt Angel and Camilla's development?" It depends on who they hire. We gonna look around the league, see what's out there. For right now, hey, I mess with you too, Jay. You already know. That's why you got that wrench, man. You already know. Onk said, "You see Angel show today." She asked Cheryl, "Would she coach her?" Hey, could be a possibility, but we'll see. I don't know too much about her coaching experience, but we'll see what that looks like. We'll see what that looks like. Hey, my bad, everybody. My bad, man. Look like my laptop had restarted, man. My bad. I appreciate y'all still hanging around, man. My bad. Let me see. Hey, everybody can hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up. You can hear me, man. Give me a thumbs up. You can hear me. I'm gonna let a couple more people come in here. Give me a thumbs up. You can hear me, man. I'm gonna let couple more people come in here before we get started on this, man. Before we get started on this. All right, bet on. Hey, pull up on in here, man. Hey, go get y'all glass. We about to toast the teaspoon. Go ahead on and get y'all glass, man. We about to toast the teaspoon. Those who still stuck around, appreciate it, man. My system restarted on me, man. I didn't know I had that set up for right now, man. But hey, we go get your glasses. We about to, about to toast the teaspoon, man. Uncle said he don't want swoops. Y'all keep talking about swoops. And we gonna look around the league, see what's going on. See in the chat, put who you want to be our next coach. We're gonna dive into them, talk about them, see how they fit with us. So those in the chat, put who you want to be as our next coach. We're gonna look into them. But hey, man, hey, look, we we deep right now. We deep right now, man. I'm gonna give him like 3 more minutes to come on in here before we get to this, man. Because my laptop logged out. So while we waiting 3 more minutes for some more people to get in here that probably bounced out, put who you want to be the coach in the chat, and I promise you, I'll get to each of them. We'll even pull up their coaching resume and see what it will look like with the team we have right now. Again, we know the pieces that are coming back next year that's on tap right now. So I'm gonna give them 2 more minutes to pull back up since the live stream went out. So we deep up in here right now, man. Hey, we deep right now, man. That's what I'm talking about. Pull up. Hey, go get your glass. We in morning, man. We in morning, man. We in morning. Well, Zam, I want to make sure I get to everybody in the chat. We a family over here. I want to make sure I ain't miss nobody chats. We're a family over here. Seattle coach, maybe not. I don't think she going nowhere, man. I don't think she going nowhere. Marissa said Cheryl Swoops may slide in there. Y'all want swoops, man. Y'all want swoops. Y'all want swoops, man. Y'all want swoops. Give them 1 more minute, man. 1 more minute to get in here. They got to the 10-minute mark, and we about to get to it. They got to the 10-minute mark, and we about to get to it, man. Hey. Definitive hey man, we trying to look for a coach. We don't need we don't need nobody that just look good. We need a coach, man. You want somebody to look good. We need a coach. We need a coach. Hey, go get y'all glasses. We're gonna do a 10-second a 10-second moment of silence for the big dog teaspoon. I didn't really want her to go. I was shocked as well. I definitely thought she would get another year, but the GM, I guess, had other plans. Again, GMs they kind of talk behind the scenes with other coaches while things are going on. So I think the GM had different plans. Then it said Cheryl Swoops would be another guard centric coach. Yeah, I mean, honestly, my problem with Teaspoon wasn't that she was a guard. It was more of who was on the coaching staff with her, developing the bigs, her center core pieces. So RJ said, I think we got Coach Spoon fired was her letting the girls run Marina Mabry out of town and then having to watch Mabry drop that 27 piece on the Fever in the first game. I think that was, I mean, it possibly could, RJ. I mean, honestly, you never know. You never know. It possibly could. She wasn't a good strategist, but I'm shocked at this firing. Honestly, I'm 50-50 on it because Showtime will tell you I've been on her all season. You know, those who seen me on Showtime channel or even HD channel, I've been on her all year, but for different reasons. It wasn't really her coaching style. It was more about the right coach for the core that she has. Because again, when they hired her, I think I told Showtime this. When they hired her, I don't think they were thinking about the coach they have versus the players they drafted. I don't think they thought when they hired her, I don't think they thought Angel Reese and Camilla was going to become what they became. And those who watch NBA, even NFL, that happens all the time. Like they'll get a first year head coach and players that they draft might not fit that system, and they got to rebuild that coach with those core players that they're trying to build their future with. So it happens. It isn't the first time. It was just shocking that it did happen. Seattle coach, nah, I don't think she's going nowhere, Jay. We're going to pull up a couple of these coaches' contracts and they win-loss record in a little bit. Just want to get through all the soliloquies. Want to make sure my supporters chats are being read so everybody can see them. Because again, some people got their phone down, cooking in the background or watching the game. So I want to make sure the people in the audience can hear y'all chats. RJ said, I think they want somebody who's going to install a little more discipline in these women. Aman said, there's no way I'm firing Spoon without consulting Reese first. You'd be surprised how much it happens depending on the situation. I'm pretty sure they went to Angel Reese and Cardoso both probably. But again, if they already had their mind made up, they probably just went to them like, hey, we're letting Teaspoon go. Do you want to be here next year too? Or we can get you out of here. I mean, it happens. You'll be surprised. Hey, just because it's sports, it's a business behind the scenes that we don't see. So it's a dirty game sometimes. So at the end of the day, man, hey, we getting live up in here. They pulling up. Hey, we live. If you sleep, you a day late and $1 short. We live. If you sleep, you a day late and $1 short. We live. Again, get y'all glasses. About to do a 10-second old Teaspoon, man. Hey, look, I didn't want to see her go. I was critical on her about her development with the rookies. But outside of that, she definitely, I think she deserved a second year just to see what she can do with a competent roster. I don't think she had a competent roster all year. So I was actually shocked. But again, right now, all we can do is be shocked by the firing, but we got to figure out what's next, and that's what we about to get into. We got to figure out what's next. Let me get to some of these chats. Reese said Spoon was too nice. Yeah, that was probably part of the reason of the firing. Sparks need to pick up Teaspoon, trade Hamby for Reese, draft Page, and pick up Carter in free agency. Hey, Assign, man, you got a lot going on, man. That ain't happening, man. Definitive One said, I agree, Prince. I don't be knowing how to say his last name. I call him P. Mr. P sees how good we can be, and he wants a coach who can guide us to the next level. What are our chances of Cheryl Miller coming on board? Marissa, shout out Marissa. Marissa was one of my new subscribers, man. Shout out Marissa, man. Hey, my channel's building. Hey, it got people with thousands of subscribers been hitting me up behind the scenes on Instagram. They like, hey, man, your channel been up a week and you doing your thing. My last video hit 2.5K today. So like, hey, they hit me up behind the scenes. So imagine me in a month. So those who are here when my channel first started in this first week. And again, my new subscribers and those who are watching, my channel only been up 1 week and I'm running them numbers. So imagine me in a month once I'm really in the algorithm. Hey, it's going to be on and popping. And I'm going to remember those who was here at the beginning. I'm going to remember those people, man. Abraham said Sky just made a statement letting Reese know that they control the basketball operations, not Reese. Yeah, that was a bad statement to make. Did they put it on Twitter or did they just make a statement on ESPN, Abraham? Was it on Twitter? Because I could pull it up and put it on the screen. Cheryl looked good coaching Angel at the All-Star game. She would attract free agents. I wouldn't do Cheryl. She's too new for that type of situation. Again, that was a toxic situation last year. You want somebody that's going to come in and really like hone in on what needs to be done as far as fixing the culture, because I think they had a cultural problem last year. It wasn't really the coaching. They had a cultural problem last year. No one knew their place. That was the problem last year. So I wouldn't bring another first year coach in there, because if you're going to do that, you might as well just keep Teaspoon. But again, right now, honestly, it's a bad look for him. It's a bad look for him. But again, it's really more about what's next. Rue said, I hope so. The GM isn't going rogue, a bad GM. We don't have a chance. Again, do we even know if he's really a good GM? We don't know that yet. We don't know if he's a good GM. We don't know that yet. Like, he got to prove that. Lois said, Reese podcast is pre-recorded. She taped that episode a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, her podcast is pre-recorded. It's not live. A lot of their podcasts aren't live. They just do premieres where it seems like it's live. Why you think they never respond to the chat? Like, it's not live. Onk said, does that mean Carter isn't coming back? Possibility. I could see Teaspoon ended up on somebody's coaching staff, even if it's just as a motivator. So possibility, she could be moving on with Teaspoon. It's a possibility. And again, we don't even know what Carter has in free agency money. So again, Chicago won't offer her because she's a restricted free agent until another team does, so they can know if they can, how much they can lowball her, because they're gonna try to lowball her. Trust me, they're gonna try to lowball her. Definitive one. I just suck. Oh, Definitive one, man. You in my chat. You in my chat. Every video and you just sub. Man, see that. Hey, if you watching this video and you ain't sub, man, what are you doing? Go sub. Go sub, man. Go sub. Matter of fact, I'm about to see. Y'all tripping. Go sub. Why y'all ain't subbed? It's free. You ain't gotta pay to sub. And then when you sub, you're able to see when I'm doing the video. You're able to see when I drop stuff. And those who watch my reels, if y'all go watch my shorts on my channel, I do work out. I don't play basketball like I used to no more, but I'm in that gym. So y'all might pick up some fitness stuff, man. Y'all might pick up some fitness stuff. I'm in that gym. Ain't too many can see me. Ain't too many can see me in that gym. Rue said, hey, Lois, that's very telling. Kylie said, what's that, Kylie? Kylie Black? What's them? I don't think it had anything to do with Mabry. I think it had to do with either something Teaspoon did, or it's that her replacement will have an immediate positive impact. Yeah, for them to let her go like that, she definitely has someone that's a little better than her that the GM feels could come in. So I don't know. But again, we about to get into this. So again, this is my thoughts. Those who've been on Showtime channel already know. This is my thoughts. Sit back, learn a little bit. This is my thoughts. This is how I feel it went down, and I could be totally wrong. Again, this is exclusive from Prince. You heard it here first. This is exclusive from Prince. This is just my thoughts from being in those situations where I've played for a coach that got fired in his first year. Like, and we were in turmoil in the locker room. We didn't know who the leader was. And again, as a starting point guard, you definitely don't want to be in those positions. And it's definitely like it's because again, I always tell people, when you're playing a sport, you can't get that year back. As fans, when you look at it, even when I stopped playing ball and became a fan, watching things play out, as a fan, you look at everything and you're like, okay, next year. As a player, when I was in the locker room as a player, every year I can't get that year back. And I don't think the average person knows like how big that is. Like, you can't get that year back because you only have so many years. So some players only play 9-10 years. So just eliminating that year, you're at 8-7 years now. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get that year back. And I think that's why you have to move fast sometimes. And look, my chat is cutting up. Look, I done missed chats. My chat is cutting up. Look, I'm not gonna read a lot of these, man. I'm gonna let them go. I'm gonna read the ones that sound important. Oh, Definitive one, you were talking about Cheryl Miller, not Swoops. I don't agree. We need it. Yeah. Put a one in the look, because I'm hearing about this Swoops, man. Put a 1 in the chat. If you watching, put a 1 in the chat. What's Zam Ghost? What's Zam? What's Zam Ghost? What's Zam? What's Zam? Put a 1 in the chat. Yeah, that episode was a week ago. She's on the Sawcast now. Yeah, the episode was a week ago. What's Zam, Alicia? What's Zam? What's Zam, Alicia? I knew you was coming in here. What's Zam? Daily Dose in here too? I don't see it yet. Cheryl Miller should be the new commissioner. Nah. You go, nah. She could be an ambassador. I would have Cheryl Miller as an ambassador when you think about what she's meant to the culture of the basketball world, even though she didn't, she doesn't have any basketball. Okay, Daily Dose. Okay, Daily Dose. She said, I am in disbelief. But yeah, Alicia, I would have Cheryl Miller as an ambassador, kind of like Bill Russell was. A lot of people don't know that Bill Russell was the NBA ambassador behind the scenes. Like, he would go overseas to like Africa or even Russia and China, like back in the day. So I would let Cheryl Miller actually be an ambassador, and it would be a good look to show unity, especially with all Caitlin Clark fans and stuff. It would be good to show a little unity with Cheryl Miller coming in, being that she wasn't able to play in the WNBA. But the what she's done for the game collegiately definitely speaks volumes. Daily Doe said, I am in disbelief. Go said, Alicia, I heard folks talking about. Nah. I don't see that. What's Zam, Amy Sue? Hey, look, those who are just listening, I gotta support my chatters first. Hey, it's a family over here, so I know y'all waiting for me to get to the juicy stuff, but I gotta make sure my chats, because they my real day ones. I gotta make sure they're taken care of. If you viewing, hey, put it in the chat. You got a question, we can get to it, even if it's just a coach. Don't be shy. We're a family over here. If there's a coach you think we should look into, and again, while we're doing this, I'm gonna be, those who know me know I come with everything. I'm gonna be pulling up each of these coaches' coaching resume, how they would fit our team, and just talk about if it really makes sense. Because again, it ain't really gonna be on them. It's gonna be on the staff and how the players accept them. So you got 3 things that's really gonna be working against them. They're gonna have to come in quickly, implement their structure. They're gonna have to get the team on board, and they're gonna have to get the right staff. Because I think that was the problem last year. That's why I feel like Teaspoon, I wouldn't have let her go. RJ said I think a lot of it was also kind of she was catered too much to certain players. I think they were afraid of those who said playoffs were running Camilla out of town because she was not happy. Yeah, Camilla was definitely not happy. You can see it on her face all year. She was not happy, but you're not about to, you got to be professional. You're not about to come out in the media and say none of that. But yeah, I don't feel Camilla was happy all year. I don't think Angel Reese was happy, honestly. Go said, man, Stanley got a sweet gig down in South Carolina right now. I wouldn't F that up if I was her. Y'all think Dawn Stanley coming? Man, the dude definitive one say bringing Phil Jackson, man. Go to sleep, man. You drinking that whiskey, man. Go to sleep, man. You on that whiskey. He on that hen dog. No, he on that definitive one on that hen dog, man. He talking about bringing in good looking coaches. Now he won't talk about, man, definitive one on that hen dog, man. Put the hen dog down, man, and pick up a bottle of water, man. Put the hen dog down and pick up a bottle of water. Sky Central Channel said they Chicago Sky is gonna make a statement tomorrow. Yeah, I don't see. Somebody said the coach came. The coach said something, man. Them said no coach is leaving. In college, there is grace, not the W. Yeah, I think it's gonna take a strong coach to come in here and fix this. But I think I pretty much got through a lot of y'all chats. I know y'all got, hey, they got my chat going right now. Cheryl Miller coached the Mercury previously. Cheryl Miller coached the Mercury. Next narrative, Angel Reese coach killer. Yeah, you know that's coming, Brass. But hey, look, I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link, and I'm gonna put it in the chat. And again, the link in the chat. So this is how I do it. Because again, my subscribers are your subscribers. Over here is different. Those who know is different. So the link that I drop, you can actually share this stream on your channel. If you come on the panel and you just look to the upper left or the upper right when you come in the panel,
it'll have like where you can share the stream on your channel, get your views up, get you some subscribers. So that's how I do it over here. When I drop the link and you come on the panel, you'll be able to do that. I don't know if a lot of y'all knew that. And I know a lot of channels don't do that because they be trying to keep all the subscribers. But over here, we like to spread the love. We like to spread the love. Daily Doe said, what coach said something? I haven't really like been. I was watching the game when this happened, and I seen Show drop it, and I was like, oh, I got to get to this. I was like, oh, I got to get to this. But I did drop the link in the chat. I dropped the link in the chat. Those who not watching the chat, the link is in the chat. Those who in the chat, tap the link while I'm going through this. When you come up, make sure you're on mute while I'm still talking. Then I'll give you the flow. And we jumping tonight. We almost at 100. We almost at 100. 20 minutes in. Hey, we jumping tonight. We jumping tonight. Hey, we jumping tonight again. Hey, it's a safe space over here. We almost at 100. We almost at 100. We jumping tonight. 20 minutes in. It's a safe space over here. It's a safe space over here. The link in the chat. Let me know if you don't see it and you won't come up. The link in the chat. Let me know if you don't see it and you won't come up. Go said Brax Tax. No, it's Mabry, then Dana. Everyone knew Angel Reese roll hard for spoons. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Ari, what's that? Ari, you subscribe, Ari? Because I don't remember seeing you as one of my subscribers because I get an email every time somebody subscribe and I be checking. I don't remember you, Ari, as a subscriber. You better go subscribe and like this video. Hey, those in the chat, before I get to it, we had 100. We had 100 viewers. Those in the chat, appreciate y'all for pulling up. We had 100 viewers. We had 102 viewers. Those who are pulling up, make sure you go subscribe and like the video so we can get in the algorithm. Again, I'm trying to get to 200 viewers in the next 5 minutes because we climbing 10 viewers every 15 seconds. We had 105. Again, make sure you like the video while you're waiting because they're gonna get me in the algorithm, man. Hey, I be trying to tell them definitive one. I got my shirts coming. I got my hoodies coming. I got all that coming. I got my neon sign being printed. I got my neon sign being printed and all of that. Like I got all of that coming. I got all of that coming. I got, look, I'm gonna show you. I can show y'all, some of my awards back there. Got my All-American football, basketball MVP. Got all that back there. But yeah, I got all my other stuff coming. You know what I'm saying? Hey, definitive. That's why I be telling them. All I got to do is lift my camera up. A lot of them can't talk to me. They don't got nothing on their wall. Can't talk to me. They don't got nothing on their wall. But Wazam. Hey man, you gotta change your thing, man. I don't even want to say that. My channel might get banned, man. He's talking about M. Clark. Yeah. You gotta change your thing, man. Wazam, Bink. Wazam. Hey, Bink, what's going on, man? What's going on, Bink, the DJ? What's going on with that face for, man? Hassan says Sparks need to pick up Teaspoon, trade Hamby for Reese, draft Page, and pick up Carter in free agency. You hoping for a lot, man. That ain't happening, man. You hoping for a lot, man. Yeah. That's why my degrees at. You can't see them, but in the back, Tulane, man. That's where my degrees at. In my MVP, Tulane, man. My MVP right next to it. You can see my degrees right there. But Tulane, man. Any Tulanes in the house, man? Hey, Ari. Look, you good with me now. Now you good with me. That's what I'm talking about. Now you good with me. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, I'm from NOLA, man. You can't hear the accent? You can't hear the accent, baby? You can't hear the accent? Phyllis said, I predicted Witherspoon was going to get fired, and it was those losses that happened at All-Star break in the Olympics. That's what I'm talking about, Loving Wall. See, Loving Wall, she been here from the get-go. That's why my lawyer, she one of my loyal subscribers. Yeah, Ghost, man. Ghost, where you from, Ghost? Where you from, man? Let's see what else we got. Daily Dose say you're the only one live with breaking news about the fire in the Coach Spoon. Yeah, that's why I'm wondering why I'm not at 200 viewers right now, man. I'm the only one live, pumping this energy. I'm the only one live. Y'all, look, those who watching and wonder why I ain't get to my soliloquy yet, I'm letting the chat vent right now. Some of these are diehard Chicago Sky fans, so I want to let them vent right now, read their chats off, because over here we a family. So I want to let them vent right quick. We about to get to the soliloquy. Trust me. Everybody who know me know I'm about to get to that realness. But I want to let my chat vent for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them got some tea. So while y'all listening, I'm really reading off their chats. So it's really like I'm talking because I'm reading off their chats. I'm giving y'all some tea that I probably don't know about because I ain't on the social media right now. My phone is dead. So they giving me the tea right now. Somebody said teaspoon. The GM put something on Twitter. So somebody can find that for me. Definitive one said, how will this affect the draft? Will the GM handle it if he doesn't have a coach in place? I think Teaspoon had an input on the last draft. I don't know how much of an input she had on the last draft because she kind of got hired right around draft time. So, and again, they drafted two bigs and she's a guard oriented coach. So I don't know how much input she had on the draft. Because again, she hadn't had no head coaching experience, so I don't know how much input she had. I think it was they hired her, then they already had kind of like they draft model pictured out, and I think she was just on board with it, honestly. Philip said, "Did you see the podcast that Angel Reese did with Cheryl Swoops? It wouldn't surprise me if she was a wild card, came in and coached the Sky, and Swoops has the rings on her resume." I mean, I don't mind Swoops if she come in with the right attitude and able to get the locker room. Because at the end of the day, right now, whatever coach comes in, and I don't want to give too much tea because I want to get into it. I'm just want to let y'all vent right quick. But when I really get into it, I really want to talk about the coach for the locker room. That's why I really want to go to. What's that, BL? You better be subscribed, BL. I'm about to go check too. You better be subscribed because some of y'all coming in here and ain't hitting the like button. Let me go check. I ain't even reading no more chats. Tell all y'all hit the like button. I better have 150 likes. That means some of y'all coming in here and ain't hitting the like button. Man, come on, man. Hit the like button, man. I got 35 likes, man. Hit the like button. I ain't reading no more chats. Tell everybody go hit the like button. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, man. Hey, Tay, my name is Zo. It literally says it on my thing, man. I ain't got no E. That's Zoe. That's a girl's name. Hey, I ain't read no more chats. Because I see who all liked. And some of y'all ain't even like the video, Ghost. I ain't read none of y'all, no more chats. Tell all y'all go like this video. L, go like the video. I ain't read no more of your chats. That's what I'm talking about. See, turn around and like this and sub. That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, Bink, you better go like this. You commenting. Bink said, Angel better not leave. I just brought that high ass. Oh, man. Hey, look, Daily Dose, that's why she wanted my day one. Daily Dose said, every time I come in, first thing I do is like. Yeah, I don't think they be really understanding that. When you go like the video, I stay in the algorithm and the chat get more involved, more people come in. When you come in and don't like the video, a lot of people don't know you actually live. So again, it's not really content creators like begging for likes or chats or whatever like that. That's not really what it is. We just want to make sure all of our subscribers know we live. And sometimes YouTube, they don't put you in the algorithm until you have so many likes. So that's what it's really about. Y'all be thinking like YouTube is just begging for likes. It's kind of weird that y'all think that y'all on YouTube. So it's kind of weird that y'all think we got to beg for likes. No, it's really about just our other subscribers knowing we're in the algorithm. So go like the video, man. Go like the video. We up to 50 likes, man. We up to 50 likes. We up to 50 likes. I'm gonna start reading off more chats when we get to 60 likes. We're at 50. We're at 50 likes. I ain't read no more chats till we get to 60 likes. Because we got over 100 people in here. So I know all of y'all didn't like the video yet. We got 100 people in here. I'm not reading no more chats. Y'all ain't getting no free entertainment. Go like the video. Go like the video, man. I'm only reading my wrench. I'm only reading my wrench chats that I'm gonna come back once I get to 60 likes. Alicia said Sky need coach, assistant coaches with experience and coaching in the W. Let me see who else. Uncle said I got Chicago merch too. Hey, Uncle, I gotta get you a wrench, man. Remind me before you leave out. Uncle, I'm gonna get you a wrench. Uncle, you been day one too. I just be forgetting about you. You be day one too, Uncle. Yeah, Daily Dose. It don't cost a thing to like the video. I'm telling you, all y'all chatting. If you ain't got a wrench, I'm not reading your chat till we get to 60 likes. So you better make sure the chat know and the viewers know to like this video. If you don't got no wrench, I ain't reading your chat. Hey, 10 likes to go. We need 10 likes. 10 likes and we gonna get to it. 10 likes and we gonna get to it. Cause again, the chat needs to vent. The chat is definitely venting. This was a shock to everybody. I don't think a lot of people seen this coming. I don't think nobody's seen this coming. This was definitely done behind the scenes. This was definitely done in the dark with a cape on and a hoodie and a mask on with black gloves. This was definitely done in the dark because this is shocking. And honestly, I feel that Angel Reese knew yesterday just about how she was tweeting. She was saying she's sick to her stomach, stuff like that. And nobody really knew what she meant. People thought she was talking about the game, but apparently she was talking about this because now it makes sense. Because when she was tweeting, it didn't match up with the game time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I told one of my homeboys, I don't think she's talking about the games today because it really don't match up. Because I went and looked at the times that she tweeted and what was going on in the game, and it really didn't match up. The games were still going on, and she was like, I'm sick to my stomach. Nobody hadn't even lost yet. So, again, she knew yesterday, but she just couldn't say nothing publicly. Again, Angel will always be a team first. She'll always be professional, so she won't say anything in the public. If the GM went to her and said, hey, this is what it is. Let me see how many likes we have so we can get the business, man, because we got over 100 people in here. Let me see how many likes we have. That's what I'm confused, though. We got over 100 people in here, and we not had 100 likes. So do y'all think y'all too good to hit the like button? I'm confused. Or you just up in here to get some information? Because we got over 100 people in here. We got literally over 100 people in here, and I got 54 likes. When we get to 60, we can get into. I'm confused. Even if you're on your phone, you can still hit the like button. You definitely can hit it if you're on your phone. Hit the like button. But you know what? Let me get to these chats. David said, told y'all Sky's a toxic organization. Spoon the Loon. Crazy Carter, Angel Quitter Reese, end of the season as the worst team in the league. She got fired for allowing Reese stat pad. Hey, David, I'm gonna drop the link just for you so you can come up here and have a conversation because I need you to prove that. Like I read your chat even though I knew what it was about because I'm just one of those. I'm one of them ones. So what I like to do is I like to entice you to think you could come up here and actually talk by just reading your chat because most people wouldn't read your chat. They would skip it, but I'm one of them ones. I'm the one that people call to come to their channel when they know it's going to be spicy today. That's me. Anybody in my chat will tell you. I'm the one that they hit up on Instagram when they know they panel going to be popping. I'm the one they call. So, David, I don't know if you've been around. But I ain't just a pretty face. I ain't just a pretty face with tattoos. I'm one of them ones. I don't know if you've been around. I'm not just a pretty face with a nice smile. I'm one of them ones. Look, I'm Giant Wick in these YouTube streets. Let me see. And since you commenting, hating on the Sky, you better subscribe. Don't come over here just commenting and don't want to subscribe because we take them all over here. I'm inclusive. I'm very inclusive. Kent, Little John, what's Zam? Welcome in, Kent. Kent, I think you subscribed. Kent. I think I seen your email. Angel was mad because the next coach ain't going to treat her special. She's not even the best player on the team, and you will get likes when you deserve it. Kent. See, Kent is one of those. Guess why I put that right there? To show y'all, Kent is one of those. That's why I put that right there. To show y'all, they be in the chat. I could have told y'all, and I could have just blocked them, but I put it right there because Kent's one of those. Like, I don't think I don't think y'all no, Amy Sue, I'm not on Threads. Well, I got a Threads, but I don't really be on there. I don't really be on there like that. Like even on Instagram, I don't really be on Instagram like that. Even though a lot of people follow me on Instagram, I don't really even post on Instagram, so I don't know why all those people follow me. They just think I'm cute. I think it's all women. But no, Amy Sue, I ain't on Threads. I do need to start posting on there. I just started posting on TikTok like a couple weeks ago though. Yeah, Bing. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Bing. Like before we get to Teaspoon, because I'm really trying to get through y'all chats. But I'm gonna tell y'all, what trolls are. This is how weak trolls are. I'm about to, and a lot of YouTubers don't tell y'all this, but I'm about to tell y'all how weak trolls are. This is how weak trolls are. And again, I literally just started this YouTube 5 days ago. So Kent literally doesn't even know me, or anybody else who's hating in the chat. They literally don't even know me. Again, that's why I be telling y'all, how you hate on somebody you don't know or never met. This was probably Kent's first time even hearing my voice. That's how weird they are. Like, and I don't think people be understanding how weird. Actually, I don't even think trolls understand how weird they actually are. Like, you literally gotta log on to your YouTube, pick up your phone, look at it, click on somebody's page, click on the comment section, click on the keyboard. Look at all these steps they gotta do to actually write something. Then you gotta think it out. He had a long soliloquy. You gotta think that out. Like, that's what I don't get. And I get some of them just do it because, but it's like very, very weird that you got that much time on your hands. Because I'm a busy man. Look, it was hard for me to get this up. Like, it's weird. It's very weird. Like, I don't think y'all understand how weird that is. That's weird. Let me see who else I could block. Hey, I'm on a blocking frenzy. Let me see who else I could block. Because again, I don't look at me. Do it look like I care how many subscribers I have on YouTube? Do it look like I care how many subscribers I have on YouTube? It doesn't matter to me because I don't even do this for subscribers. I'm a business owner. I don't even do it for money. I actually do it because I just love to talk sports or politics or just movies. So I do power reviews too. I'm doing the power review tonight. After I get off of here, I'm doing a power review. I did a power preview. Make sure y'all go check that one out as well. But again, I let me see who else I could block. I'm on a block. Give me 2 minutes, viewers. I'm on a blocking frenzy. Hey, I be trying to tell him, Louis. Lois, I'm one of them ones. They don't listen. I'm on a blocking frenzy because they think I care about subscribers. I really don't. Definitive one say trolls are bored. People with no life, no money, no business, probably living in my basement. Exactly. That's why I'm on a blocking frenzy. I'm not one of those channels that care about subscribers. Like, look at me. I don't even look like half of your YouTubers. Look at me. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. Let's be real here. Sky getting Remy. What's that, Remy? You better be subscribed, Remy. You better be subscribed. Let me see how many likes we at so we can get into this because you're like, I've been taking up too much time, man. Let me see where we at. Okay, we passed 60, but still we got over 100 people in here, man. Got 62 likes, but you know what? Yeah, I'm about to start blocking them because one of them ones. They don't understand it. People come over here for the gospel. They don't come over here for you trolls. They come over here for this gospel. Again, look, I'm sipping. Me and Unc on that hen dog. Me and Unc on that hen dog. So we sipping over here. Hold on, Unc. Let me get you your wrench, man. I got you, Unc. Hey, my moderators, Jay, Alicia, Unc, you got a wrench now too, Unc. Who else in here tonight? Who else my wrenches up in here tonight? Daily Dose. Do your job, man. Get them out the chat, man. Do your job. We don't care about subscribers over here. We care about good energy over here. I don't care about no subscribers. I don't care about no trolls. I'd rather keep blocking you so you go keep creating new pages. That's how petty I am. I'm a petty dude. Again, I'm from that New Orleans, baby. I'm a petty dude. That's how petty I am. I will block you every time. That's the kind of energy and pettiness I got. I will block you every time. I will block you every time to make you go create another channel. That's how petty I am. Appreciate it, Jay. Appreciate it, Daily Dose. Appreciate it, Yeah, get them out of here as they come in. Get them out. Yeah. Hey, Lord, I've been trying to tell. I'm Petty King. Look, I gotta get that hoodie too. That's how petty I am. That's how, man. Kim Mulkey. Hell no. Hell no. What's that? I'm 10. Hey, Tim, I'm not even mad. Tim, if you come over here respectful, you can say that. See how I put your tweet up, your chat up? See, chat? That's what I'm saying. Tim came over here respectful. He didn't say nothing out of line. He just representing Caitlin Clark. Hey, Caitlin Clark fans, you're welcome over here as long as you're not disrespectful. Because at the end of the day, I was a point guard. I love point guards. So I don't got nothing against nobody. So see, Tim, that's what I'm talking about, Tim. I appreciate that, Tim. I appreciate that, Tim. Look, Tim said all love, baby. See, all you Caitlin Clark fans, get with Tim, man. Go sit down with Tim, have a conversation. Tim came over here just respectful. He just wanted to let y'all know Caitlin Clark, the rookie of the year. He ain't say nothing. He's bragging and boasting because I be on people chat doing the same thing about Angel Wilson. I be putting MVP on there. So again, we do the same thing. We can't get mad at Caitlin Clark fans. We literally do the same thing. Some people just don't like when it's done to them. And again, if they respectful, hey, that's their opinion just like it's yours when you bragging on Angel Reese. We Angel Reese fans. So we do Angel Reese topics all the time. So again, as long as they're respectful, it's basketball at the end of the day. That's what it was really about anyway. You know, I've been trying to tell him straight how that Nola, babe. Kim, what's wrong with Kim Mulkey? Who she gonna teach? Who Kim Mulkey gonna teach? Who Kim Mulkey gonna teach? Remy, who's MJ? Real Sergeant Tom. Real Sergeant Tom, why you think she should be suspended though? And thank you for being respectful, because apparently you're a Caitlin Clark fan, but thank you for being respectful. I really want to know why she should be suspended. Let's have a conversation about it. Again, I'm about to drop the link one more time. I'm about to get into my soliloquy right quick, because I feel we got enough subscribers. We over 100. We over 100 viewers. So I feel we got enough people. So let me get to this. Let me take one more sip. One more sip, because I'm trying to drink more than me. That's what I'm talking about, man. We had 70 likes. That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's get to the business. Hey, you can come up. I be looking for old school fans on my channel, man, because I'm old school. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on MJ. I started playing basketball, you know, doing Kobe Bryant years. So T-Mac, you know, I wanted to be like them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm an 80s baby, man. I was born in the 80s, man. You know, even though I got a young face, you know, got some years on me though. Yeah, in case it's been now, series over. I get it though, Tim. Yeah. Let them know, Tim. Again, man, get no Michael Jordan. See, people be up in this chat going crazy. Hey, you must be on that hen dog too, or Onk and you must be pulling up together, man. You, Onk, and Real Sergeant Tom pulling up together. Y'all on that hen dog, man. Y'all, all three of y'all on that hen dog. Lance Butler said, good, they need to get rid of her. Who you talking about, Lance? You talking about Teaspoon? You talking about Teaspoon, Lance? You got to put a name on that, man. Ruby said MJ. Yeah. What's wrong with him, Ellie? What's wrong with him, L? What's wrong with him, BL? What's wrong with him? But nah, let's get to it though. We jumping tonight. Again, those who coming in, share, like, subscribe, put your comments in the chat, or even comment after the video. Again, share, like, subscribe. It's easy, it's free. Again, if you alive, we live. If you sleep, you $1 late and a day short. Again, if you sleep, you $1 late and a day short on this news. So again, I think Angel Reese is really upset. This is why. as a basketball player, right? You want continuity with your coach, especially when you're the star player. And I feel they really have continuity together. I just like their interactions. Think about it like this. I'm gonna tell you this. This is how close they were. Even haters said that Teaspoon favored Angel Reese. So that's how close they were, right? So with Angel Reese, with Teaspoon, it was really about holding her accountable. That's what great basketball players do. Is they don't just hold the players accountable. Let me get this mic closer so y'all can really hear this gospel. They don't just hold great players. Don't just hold the players on the team accountable. They hold.
Yeah, I was told that story.
Hey, what's up?
Go mute, Ghost. Go on mute, Ghost. Go on mute real quick. You got noise.
Yeah, all your little guys that's handling your little wrenches and everything tried to block me, but you can't block me forever, man. This just brings more attention to you. Everybody don't have to like Angel Reese. Everybody don't have to like Weatherspoon. Some people might think that her ass is a fraud, a stat pattern. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gotta like her ass, man.
You can't curse, man. You can't curse, man. You can't curse, man. You can't curse, man. You can't curse, man. You can't curse, man. Again, see, I let them come up and they curse. like you could come up, you could come up and not curse. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like you come up and not curse. Yeah, these people crazy, man. These people crazy, man. Yeah, everywhere he go, he's disrespectful. I'll let anybody come up. You just can't curse though, man. But again, I don't think Angel Reese approved. I don't think Angel Reese approved of Teaspoon's softness with the players, but I think she did like Teaspoon as a coach for her. And again, great players hold coaches. Great players hold teammates. Great players hold the front office accountable for certain things. So again, I don't think that her and Teaspoon had any bad blood. I just think that I appreciate it, Deli though. They think like, and some of them, and again, the people we blocking, they're not even subscribers, so I don't even care. Like, if you getting blocked, you're not a subscriber. Why come over here again? My riches. Don't block nobody who just be like Tim. Don't block Tim. Tim respectful. He just Caden Clark fan. Don't block Tim. I'm giving Tim the pass. Don't block Tim. And there was somebody else. Yeah, don't block Tim. Tim and Real Sergeant Tom. Don't block Real Sergeant Tom. They've been respectful. They ain't been saying that out the way. It's the ones that just come here hating. Tell the dude say, "Oh, I'm waiting on him to talk stupid." So he said, "Got more blocks than the Kimbe." Yeah, don't block Tim K, and don't block Tom, Sergeant Tom. They've been respectful, man. They've been, again. You could come over here and be respectful. It's just that you could come over here and be respectful. It's just that you know what I'm saying. It's just that, you know what I'm saying? Like, just understand not to curse. Like, it ain't hard to curse. I've been on many channels. I've even been on Caitlin Clark fan channels or channels when they're hating on LeBron. I've been on their channels and had conversation without cursing. Like, y'all don't even curse at work. And don't tell me it's hard. Like, it's not hard. You can choose not to curse. Like, let's be honest. We're all adults in this room. When you're around your mom, you curse like that? No, you can choose not to curse. But again, I think that Teaspoon exit says that the GM did not see her fitting with Angel Reese. That's what I think happened. And again, Angel Reese, just because you like the coach doesn't mean and again, there was probably more into it. Like, maybe the GM watched tape like I did. I've been saying this all year. And maybe, and again, who knows if behind the scenes, and again, before I even get to it, I do think it's a bad look on Chicago Sky to just get rid of her. I do think it's a bad look. She just had her exit interview. The playoffs are still going on. I do think it's a bad look. But at the same time, GMs do have things behind the scenes. Remy said, what y'all really think about the WNBA? This is my first time watching, and off court, the antics were entertaining than basketball. We're more entertaining than basketball. There are too many lows and few highs in the actual basketball. I think that hey, Ghost, if you come up here, I need a thumbs up. If you ain't gonna curse, man, I need a thumbs up. All right. See me. Hey, chat. This is the type of dude I am. I'm really trying to bring the world together. If you don't curse, I'll let you come back up. I'm really trying to bring the world together. That's the type of dude I am. If you ain't gonna curse, I'll let you come back up. I'm really gonna. Hey. I was critical of her, but I was critical. Those who know, I was critical of her because she didn't develop and have the team running the way that I would have liked it to look. I would have liked it to look a little more smoother. I would have liked Angel Reese and Camilla to understand the floor a little more. I would have liked her to implement like a better system with the defense because Camilla was struggling as the anchor of the defense. I would have liked those things. I would have liked her implementing Cardoso in the elbow a little bit more, letting her start the action versus the point guards because they were struggling to get it inside. That stings. And again, yeah, Bink, he was going to be disrespectful. That's why he looked. Because hey, Bink, he was in my thing. Hey, I need a thumbs up, Ghost. I'm blocking you this time. I had thumbs up, Ghost. I'm gonna let you come up in a minute. Let me get through my stuff. Give me a minute. But again, with Teaspoon, I wasn't critical of her as a coach. I was critical of the way that she had things looking with the team. And again, for me, this is for me. Let me get Adrian. Teaspoon don't make the Tads. It's the trades. I guess you mean the trades. It's the GMs and the owners. She might have say, yeah, agree. Yeah, she might have say on who she would want that would fit with her system. But yeah, she don't make the trades. Tim said, I don't know much about the WNBA and trade situations, but I think maybe trade was horrible. Is Teaspoon responsible for that? No, Tim, she is not. I don't think Teaspoon was responsible for that. So this is what I heard. And again, none of this is factual. It's all conjecture. It's all just talk. I heard that Mabry was sold on a different dream than the way the Chicago was going. It wasn't about the locker room. It wasn't about the teammates. It was more about her role on the team. And as you can see with the Suns, she came in right away and hit the track running because they implemented her in the right way. She was the sixth man off the bench, but getting started minutes. So I think it was really the direction of the play style she didn't like. That's what I think it was. Bink said don't do it. He gonna be disrespectful. Huh? Again, yeah. I think it was. I don't think. Again, if you blaming Teaspoon for any trades, then you don't know basketball. You've never been in a basketball locker room. If you, it's 2024. There's YouTube. Every game is on live television. Nothing's on playback. There's YouTube. There's even like coaching docuseries. If you're blaming a coach for a player getting traded, then you've never been in a locker room or you've just never watched something on YouTube before that's related to coaching. Because the coach they might give a recommendation on, hey, I would like this player, or hey, this player isn't fitting the system. I'm going to bench them. But when it comes to the trading, that's the GM and the owner's decision, because at the end of the day, that's their pocketbook. So at the end of the day, that's their wallet, that's their finances, because whoever you're bringing in, whoever the GM is bringing in, they might be a free agent the next season. They might have a bigger contract and you got to add 2 players. So coaches give recommendations, just like with drafting. Coaches give recommendations, because if if a GM is on the hot seat, right? Let's say a GM is on the hot seat. He's going to build the team that could win immediately. And the coach might be like, hey, we need this player or this player, but they need some growth. The GM going to be like, nah, I need to win now to keep my job. So at the end of the day, 80, maybe 90% of all player decisions are GM related. The coach just has a certain level of input. So when it comes to the players that were on the team, Teaspoon might have gave suggestions, but the GM and the owner signs them and decides on what they're going to pay them. So I give her zero blame for any players on the team. Zero. Just like I give her zero credit for any players that's on the team. Like it goes both ways, 0 and 0. Remy said, Lois, Remy said, what about the missed passes, missed layups, sloppy possessions? I don't know, bro. It's hard to ignore those things that happen so much. Yeah, again, I don't ignore those things. It's more about I don't really ignore those things. It's more about are they growing pains as a coach? And I'm trying to find the right way to say this. Are they growing pains as a coach? Or are they just her coaching style? Like, that's for a GM and the players on the team to decide on. And again, that could be part of the reasoning. Maybe the GM said it's your coaching style and not just growing pains of some of our issues this season. Again, I'm going to say this again. It's a bad look to fire Teaspoon, but I'm giving the objective opinion. Right now, again, everything I'm saying right now is from a GM perspective. We gonna get to the players in a little bit, but again, I want to break it down in segments so everybody can really understand what everything is. Right now, we're actually going to do the coach and we're going to do the players. Right now, I'm giving a GM perspective. We're even going to do the fans perspective because a lot of the chat, some is with it, some not with it. You know, some with it, some not with it. Hey, my chat venting tonight, man. Hey, this is a safe place. Everybody coming in. This is a safe place. This is a safe space for you to get out. Whatever you need to get out. Again, me and Onk, we've been on the Henny all night. This is a safe space. McLovin, what's that, McLovin? You're exactly right. So I seen the video of that. So maybe started shooting shit to get out, and it worked. You can see now she take the team to force them to trade her. Yeah, and McLovin, I don't even think it was really like her. Again, when you play basketball, your personality can change throughout the season. You get mood swings. It really depends on, at the end of the day, how you feel about the situation. Because you can go into a situation and it's really about your mental makeup at the end of the day. Because I always say, you're getting paid to do a job, do it. You're getting paid to do a job, do it. I don't care if it's $1. My dad taught me that. You get paid to do a job, do it. Even if it's $1, you signed up for it. And again, as a basketball player, you sign up to play on this team, be a professional. So again, McLevin, I see what you're saying. It could be true, but to me, that's unprofessional. That's bad sportsmanship. That's somebody you really don't want on your team, because if they not getting their way, they don't care about anything else that's going on. Players that do that, you don't want to be, as a point guard, I don't want to be around them. I don't want to play with them. I don't want to pass them the ball. So when players are disgruntled like that and they don't show up to work and give 100%, that says a lot about them and not about the team. That says a lot about their mental makeup and not the team, because at the end of the day, you're getting paid to do something. It's like you going to work, right? You getting paid about an hour to do a specific job a certain way by a certain time. Even when you're mad, even when you're going through stuff at home, you show up to work and you get it done. No questions asked because your paycheck depends on it. And again, the WNBA don't get paid like the NBA. So they should really be showing up to work because they trying to get that bag. They with the new TV deal, they about to start getting that bag. But until they do, again, and this is where a lot of players are missing the boat. A lot of players right now in the WNBA are forgetting that the TV deal is coming up, right? They're forgetting that at the end of the day, your persona is going to dictate the type of money you're about to get, and a lot of them are forgetting that. The bag is going to be dependent on, again, this happened in the NBA when they started getting that bag. When the NBA started getting that bag, when the NBA started getting that bag, they started getting that bag around like 2013. You started seeing them $100 million contracts. And who was getting them? Even if the team was losing, players that were loyal, players that didn't cause locker room ruckus, they were getting that bag. It was a thank you from the teams. Guess who wasn't getting that bag? You had all-stars. You had all NBA players who weren't getting that bag because they already had a reputation as a locker room cancer. They already had a reputation as a bad teammate. So nobody wanted to give them that bag. They had to go from team to team on 1-year deals and earn that bag again. And I think a lot of WNBA players are missing the point. That bag is going to be decided on the type of situation that they put themselves in. And again, if you're a free agent next summer, this year, you better be on everything. Dot those I's and cross those T's because that's that bag season. If you a free agent, and again, this season, I don't care who the coach is for the Chicago Sky. Listen here. I hope the GM hear this. I don't care who you hire as the coach, Jeff. You as a GM with 6 open roster spots, a whole lot of money, and tradable assets. You have tradable assets on your roster. You have 3 draft picks, you have tradable assets, you have cap space, and you have roster spots. Jeff, if you don't take advantage of these 1-year contracts with some of these great players who are looking to get that bag in 2026, that's going to let me know the type of GM you are. Jeff, I hope you're listening to this. You have 6 open roster spots, 3 draft picks, cap space, and tradable assets. If you don't take advantage of these disgruntled players on other teams they're looking for 1-year deals, if you don't take advantage of these free agents looking for 1-year deals, no matter where they play, you're a bad GM. I don't care what coach you hire. And again, we keep looking at the draft picks. The goal is to win championships, not to stack up on rookies. Again, I'll say it again for the people out there in the background that ain't hear me. The goal of playing basketball is to win championships, not just have draft picks. Ask Sam Presti how that feels. Sam Preston had 1,000 draft picks and can't get to a Western Conference Finals. And nobody talks about his draft picks. They literally mean nothing if you can't get there. Again, Jeff, this offseason is going to tell me what kind of GM you are if you can't move pieces and sign some of these players that are free agents or on 1-year disgruntled deals to the team that fits where we need to go to win a championship. You are a horrible GM. Yeah, you do have to be careful with these vets. you do have to be careful with these vets. Again, there's some good vets out there. They're just disgruntled on certain teams. Like, look at Mabry. Mabry is literally a vet, right? She was just disgruntled on Chicago. And again, with Mabry, it wasn't that she didn't like Teaspoon. It wasn't that she didn't like Angel Reese and Camilla. It was more about they sold her on one dream. And again, it's really not her fault. It's really not her fault. So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. This is what happened. You heard it here first. They brought Mabry in and told her she would be the Enrique of this team. They brought Mabry in and told her she would be the Enrique. You see how Enrique plays at Dallas? Takes every shot she wants when she wants it. The offense runs through her. They brought her in and told her she would be the Enrique of the Chicago Sky. But they ended up drafting Alonzo Mourning and the Dikembe Mutombo. That's what happens. And Allen Iverson fell in their lap. That's what happened. They ended up drafting Alonzo Mourning and the Dikembe Mutombo and Allen Iverson, the Denver Allen Iverson. I ain't gonna give her the 76ers Allen Iverson because he was that dog. They ended up the Denver Allen Iverson fell in their lap. That's what happened. And again, I don't blame Mabry. I don't think her leaving had anything to do with Teaspoon, and I don't think Teaspoon getting fired had anything to do with Mabry. And I get it. You try to equate them together. I just think that Mabry got sold one thing, and again, it happens all the time. It happens all the time. Look at the Lakers. You had Shaq and Eddie Jones. Jerry West, guess who he go draft? Well, he didn't draft. He traded for him on draft night. Guess who he go trade for? He go trade for Kobe Bean Bryant. Eddie Jones is in the way of Kobe Bryant becoming who we know him as. So they got to get rid of Eddie Jones, who was an all-star, so Kobe Bryant can flourish. Again, it happens. We just don't notice it unless it's our team. Again, Mabry was Eddie Jones. Kennedy Carter was Kobe Bryant coming in as a rookie. And you got Alonzo Mourning and the Dikembe Mutombo you just drafted. So Mabry gonna feel some type of way because she signed with the team thinking she was going to be the Enrique. Think about it like this. Who took the most shots? Who took the most shots for the Suns during their first round playoff series? It was Mabry. The offense, when she was on the court, the offense ran through her. And if you actually watch the game, that's why the Suns were struggling in game 2 because they inserted Mabry and they used to her coming off the bench. So it took Mabry a while to truly insert herself because even she was used to coming off the bench. So she didn't want to step on toes. Hey, McLovin, I be cooking. Hey, that's all I do over here. I cook. Hey, I'm from Louisiana. We got that gumbo, baby. Look, that's what I do, baby. I cook. I'm one of them ones. Again, and it's okay. And it's okay. And again, people keep forgetting the Lakers had a coach before Phil Jackson, and they fired him for Phil Jackson. And people were like, what are you doing? No, let him build. No. Again, I'm not saying who they bring in. I'm not saying who they bring in is going to be Phil Jackson. That's not what I'm saying. So don't go trying to clip my YouTube and talk about I said who they bring in gonna be Phil Jackson. That's not what I said. You heard it here first. Hey, make sure y'all get that out there. But again, Maybe the GM has a plan. And again, for right now, this is how I operate. This is how I operate. I don't like to jump to conclusions. I like to stay in the moment and let the dust settle, kind of give like conjecture. That's what I really been doing, giving conjecture around what's happening. And again, maybe the GM has a plan behind the scenes that he's just not saying. Maybe there's a NBA coach who wants to coach this team. Again, people forgetting that D Wade is involved with them. So D Wade comes from the NBA circles. So who's to say he doesn't have somebody ear in that organization like, hey, I could get you this coach. Who knows? Who knows? Like a lot is going on right now. Who knows what could be going on? Yeah, definitive one. Darryl Harris was before Phil. He was trash, but a lot of people, I could go pull the articles up. Definitive one. A lot of people were like, nah, we want to keep him and let him build with a young Shaq and all of them. Like, so again, same thing with Teaspoon. Some of the fans are like, nah, we want to keep her and let her build with Camilla, Kennedy Carter, Angel Reese, and whoever we draft this year. So again, it could be the same scenario. Again, for me, it just got to play out. And it's all conjecture. It's all opinionated. At the end of the day, everything we say is opinionated. It's YouTube. If somebody tell you they got a fact, they lying. It's YouTube. Ain't none of them in no locker rooms. Ain't none of them got no connections like that. It's YouTube. But again, at the end of the day, maybe he does have a plan. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, even though I do feel like it's in the public eye, it's a bad look. And it's like, damn, it came out of nowhere. But again, maybe he has a plan. Again, D Wade is connected with Angel Reese and all of them. Who knows? He got pulled. I seen somebody in the chat say Sam Cassell. I would love Sam Cassell with this team. I would love. Who? Let me go find out who said that. I want to give them their props because again, we about to get to my list, and he's on my list. He's number 3, and I might move him to number 2. I might move him to number 2. That was Oak that said that. Oak said Sam. I would love. I don't think y'all understand how good of a motive when Sam Cassell was playing with the Rockets, when they was winning them chips. Even Kenny used to say on TNT, Sam Cassell was the one in the locker room checking everybody. Sam Cassell was the one who made big shots. Kenny made big shots every now and then, but I won't go tell you, Sam Cassell was the one making big shots. So he's not afraid of the moment. He has the cachet to say what he wants to say. He has the resume to back it up. He's with the Celtics championship organization. So I think if you were to bring in a guy, I'm just talking about a guy. We gonna get to some females in a minute that could definitely like help Angel Reese and Camilla stay motivated and get on them when needed to be. But if we're talking male, that's why he's number 3. There's 2 women I have ahead of him. But as far as my list, he was number 3 on my list. Unc must have looked at my list, man. Unc must have looked at my list. But he was number 3 on my list because when I was writing my list, I said, I need someone with cachet. I said, I need someone that's not afraid to speak their mind, even to the media. Even with the media, sometimes I feel like Teaspoon was a little passive aggressive. I need someone that's gonna speak their mind. And sometimes as a coach, and my old school people in the chat, they could vouch for this. Sometimes as a coach, you need to say some things out loud so the locker room can get it. I'm going to say that again. Sometimes you need to say things out loud so the locker room can get it. Onk, am I lying, Onk? Back in the day, am I lying, Onk? Sometimes the coach needs to say something out loud. It will be sometimes, I'm going to tell you how slick they were back in the day. Coaches and GMs used to call press conferences that weren't even scheduled because they felt the team was teetering or they wanted to get something across to a major player. They used to call press conferences that weren't even scheduled. Lakers used to do it all the time. The Pistons used to do it too. They would call press conferences that weren't even scheduled. And look, what they'll do is they'll get in the press conference and they'll talk about like 6 different things. But in the middle of that, they'll say something that the reporter didn't even ask. They'll answer like 6 questions. It will be like a 15-minute press conference. And whoever their correspond, so they got corresponders, the people who y'all be hearing talking in the background, like we gonna get to this person, that's their PR people. They're called corresponders. So they'll get to them and they'll be like, we only got questions for 6 people today, or we only got 15 minutes. And they'll be like, you go first, you go first, you go first. If you listen to old videos, you used to hear it a lot. Now they kind of cut it out because they got better audio. But they used to have a press conference. They would answer 6 questions from 6 different reporters, and they'll wait till like the 4th or the 5th reporter and won't even answer his question. They want to get their agenda across. They won't go back and watch some interviews, the random ones. I don't know how you will find them, but the random ones, they wouldn't even answer the reporter question. They would talk about something that's going on with the team. The reporter will say, hey, tell me about this player being hurt. Guess what the coach will say? Yeah, in the locker room, we got some players who won't get dressed till 10 minutes before the game. When we get to the game, they stand on the bus. The reporter didn't ask you none of that, but that's what they used to do. And y'all be like, why are you talking about? Again, people do stuff right in front of y'all, and y'all don't even notice it. That's what old school coaches used to do. It got a rule. I grew up on this rule because I started playing basketball in the 90s as a kid. Whatever happens in the locker room, you could talk about it, only go so far, and only say so much, and never say a person's name. That was the 3 things, because I started playing basketball in the early 90s. That was 3 things that I always learned. You can talk about what goes on in the locker room, but only go so far, only say so much, and never say no one's name. What's down, be well? What's down, be well, man? What's down? I thought you would be asleep, man. What's down, man? You ain't got to work in the morning? Zam. Let me get some of y'all chats because I've been cooking. Let me get to some of y'all chats. I've been cooking, man. My bad. I've been cooking. We go get to it though. I've been cooking though. I appreciate all y'all that tuning in. Again, if you alive, we live. If you sleep, you a day late, the dollar short. If you sleep, you a day late, the dollar short. But we live. Lois said, if they know up front the rookies are running things, then they'll be cool with it. Yeah, again, that's why I said if Mabry knew Angel Reese and Camilla would be who they are, I don't think she would have really been that upset. It was really about her not knowing who they are. So I think that was a big part of it. And I appreciate it, man. We almost at 100 likes. That's what I'm talking about. And again, subscribe while you clicking the like button, man. Subscribe. Trying to get my new subscribers up, man. Subscribe. Again, this free information, but a thank you will be nice. This is free information, but a thank you will be nice. A thank you will be nice. Let me get to some of the more chats before I finish cooking, man. Lois said another point is Angel and Camilla won't be back. Won't be rookies next season. Yeah, they'll definitely have that under their belt. Tim said Mabry is a menace. She would have helped the team make the playoffs. I was hard on Mabry, but I agree with you, Tim. I think if we still had Mabry, we in the playoffs, because what happened was when Kennedy Carter went out, especially coming back from the All-Star break, Kennedy Carter was so in and out the lineup, we couldn't get consistency. And that's why I was at the All-Star break, I was like, man, I don't know about Teaspoon. But after the Kennedy Carter stuff and the non-consistency, and then really seeing how the players play, I was like, nah, we got to give her one more year with a better roster. Because before Showtime will tell you, before the All-Star break, I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. If we got a better option, I'm going with it. But coming out of the All-Star break, seeing Kennedy Carter out the lineup and just seeing how the team played, I was like, nah, we got to get Teaspoon some help. We got to get her. And then seeing how I did some research on her coaching staff. Like, nah, she had to shore that up a little bit. She didn't have no offensive guru on her coaching staff. Like, she didn't have nobody who was highly acclaimed with offense on her coaching staff. And if you watch the team, you understand why they were struggling on offense. Like, I pulled up their backgrounds. Like, she really had no one who was big on offense on her coaching staff, which was a problem. It was a problem. And when you're limited offensively, you need someone like that. Like I tell y'all all the time, Andy Reid will turn a 7th-round pick wide receiver into a legitimate piece just because of the type of offense he runs. It's not about the type of players. The players fit around your offense, but you have to have the right offense. And people miss that part. That right part, people miss that part. They think, oh, you just need players and all. No. It's not always about the players. It's about the right offense for those right players. Again, let me take a sip on that because I don't think y'all understand. I don't think y'all understand what I just said. It went over a lot of y'all heads. That went over a lot of y'all heads. That went over a lot of y'all heads. Be well say, all good, bro. About to sit down, but saw your eye live. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tim said, what was the story when we heard Trinity arguing in the locker room mid-season before she got sick? Yeah, that story went nowhere. Nobody really, like, they talked about it for like the next day, and then after that, it just kind of disappeared. So, Tim, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, nobody really said anything, man. Nobody really said anything about it. Yeah, you're heartbroken over. I know. Look, hey, B Will was one of them, man. B Will was one of them on that teaspoon train, man. But again, I was on the teaspoon coming back another year, but I wasn't on the train. I was on the Ferris wheel. You know, I was on, like, let's bring it back around again. But I wasn't on the train. She wasn't taking me nowhere. But I was on the Ferris wheel. We were spinning around. We were trying to come back around. We were trying to hit that 360, but she wouldn't lead me nowhere. So again, I was on it. I was on it. Yeah, Mabry didn't want to be there. She wouldn't play with this intensity if she played with the Sky. Yeah, agree, be well. But like I told them, at the end of the day, yeah, Slim, you could come up, Slim. But at the end of the day, I dropped the link in the chat. Be well, you want to come up too? And hey, be well, we venting today, be well. We venting today. We venting today, be well. We venting today, Slim. We venting today. Hey, this is a safe space, man. This is a safe space, man. But no cussing, man. When y'all come up, no cussing, man. I had to get somebody off of y'all that were cussing, man. No cussing, man. No cussing, man. I'm trying to keep my subscribers, man. Look, when you just start your channel and people start cursing, it's hard for you to get monetized. They start taking you out the algorithm. Like, it's a lot. And a lot of people don't be understanding that. And again, we're all adults. Like, you get to choose when you can curse. Like, do you curse around your kids when you have conversations with them, even heated ones? Like, that's what I'll be wondering. Like, do you curse at church when you have normal conversations? Because I hear people go on panels and just make excuses for why they curse. Like, oh, I drive trucks, so we just curse all the time. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. I got a cousin that own a whole truck line, and I be around his dudes all the time, and they don't be cursing like that. Like, no, you don't. That's all excuses, man. That's all excuses, man. What's up, Slim? What's up, Slim? Hold on, let me read these chats before I let you go, man.
No problem.
Sir Jasper. What's up, Sir Jasper? You better have subscribed, man. I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna stop reading y'all chats, man. Witherspoon was toxic. If Marina wanted out, that tells you a lot. I mean, yeah, it's all conjectural, Jasper. Yeah, you got to explain that though, Jasper. Tim said, "Do you think DT is done?" No, I think she's coming back one more year. She did average like 15 this year, so I think she's coming back one more year. It's just that I don't think she'll have like a big role. She's the leading scorer. She didn't have a farewell tour. I think she'll come back for her farewell tour and kind of go from there. What's down? Be well, what's down? I'm gonna let Slim go first though, man. What you got on this, Slim? Hey, Slim. Hey, this is a venting session, man. Let it out, man. This is a venting session, man.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you for allowing me on your platform, Prince. I know you do your thing up here, and I respect your basketball knowledge.
For sure, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I'm sad because, like I said, I'm a Sky fan because of Angel Reese. Angel Reese is the franchise player. They should have ran this by her first before they made a move like this. That was her coach. And I feel like when you got the face of the organization like that, you don't make no move without her consent. That's not right. I mean, they don't do that to LeBron. They don't do that to the greats. They allow them to have their say when it comes to who they want coaching them and who they want on the team. Yes, Witherspoon had her flaws. Yes, she didn't do good adjustment during the game, but she had the most important part right, and she had the hardest part right, which is the culture, which is the culture of the players. Like the offensive coordinator stuff could have took care of her shortcomings when it comes to play calling and play design. But when it comes to the culture and getting that locker room to follow your vision, that's the hardest thing to accomplish, and you know that for a fact as a former player. Is on correct?
Correct.
And so
You on
I
point?
don't
You on
like
point? What you saying? You on point? What you saying?
I don't like this. Like I said, Angel Reese is the franchise. She's the money. You should have ran this by her. So you better have somebody that she like. Because this woman say, hey, she want to be traded. Ain't no Chicago Sky. Nobody ain't gonna want to follow the team after that. So
Right.
they dancing on a slippery slope because Angel Reese is the person you got to please. Now everybody else, I'm not saying they don't matter, but she matters the most.
No, I get what you're
So
saying. I get what you're saying.
so if this is somebody that she loved and she said the reason why she came here because of that woman, oh, you don't make that move without her consent. You call her in that office or you Zoom call her and you say, hey, Angel, this is what I'm thinking about doing. How you feel about it? She said, yay, then you know what? We roll with it. If she said nay, then you keep Teresa Weatherspoon and y'all work it out. Whatever issues that y'all had behind the scenes when it comes to the division of the organization. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Slim. Lloyd said I hear him, but LeBron and Steph didn't have that pull when they first got in the league, so Angel don't have that pull just yet. I agree with that because again, I don't think LeBron. I don't know like 100%, but I don't think LeBron wanted to get rid of Paul Silas. I don't know that 100% though.
He did want to get rid of Mike Brown though, and that was
Yeah,
the first time around.
I know he wasn't fond of Mike Brown, but I don't know about Paul Silas though. I don't know about Paul Silas or like as far as like him being the coach, because even after he wasn't the coach, LeBron still always praised him. So I don't know. And then him and LeBron, he was doing an interview one time, and Paul Silas like walked up behind him and hugged him. So coaches who know you got rid of them, they ain't doing that.
But this is what you got to
So
understand too, and this is what you got to factor in between LeBron and Angel Reese at this time. LeBron wasn't in the position mentally to be that leader for the Cleveland Cavaliers the first time around. He had to develop that when he was in Miami. Angel Reese been the leader from day one in the Chicago Sky. She is far ahead when it comes to maturity wise as far as how she wants the vision of the organization to go than LeBron was at his time, the first time in Cleveland. He wasn't the person that he is today. You see what I'm saying?
right.
So he would. I don't think he'll be somebody that want to have those type of executive decisions at that time in his career when he was still trying to figure things out.
Right. Yeah, and Steph too. I don't think Steph wanted to get rid of what you call him. I don't think he wanted to get
Mark
rid of him
Jackson.
for Steve Kerr. Yeah, for Mark Jackson for Steve Kerr. He even said it like, and I think he dances around it because he wants to be respectful to Steve Kerr. But you can tell the way he always answers the question. Like he never answers it 100%. He always leave room for error in there. So I don't think he wanted to get rid of him. But at the end of the day, I think that what happened was, I think this was an owner executive decision. And I think they do have somebody that for them to let Teaspoon go, knowing she had a great relationship with their 2-star players, because even Camilla spoke highly of her. For them to let her go like that, and the way Angel was tweeting even yesterday before it was announced, let you know how she felt about her. So before you finish, I think that the owner went to Angel Reese and probably even Camilla and said, "Hey, this is what we're doing, or and we want you on board." That's how I think that conversation went. This is what we're doing, and we want you on board. Like they didn't go to them and say, "Hey, we're thinking about getting rid of Teaspoon. Would you like to still be coached by her?" I don't think that was the conversation. I think it was, "Hey, this is what we're doing, and we would like you to be here," which was subliminal for, "Hey, this is the coach we want. Either you're here or not." That's what that's subliminal for. Because of the way she tweeted. And again, she's going to be professional, but she isn't going to she isn't going to say anything like the meaning about the GM. So she's going to keep it professional though.
Yo, Prince.
But you can finish up, Slim.
Yo, Prince.
Let Slim finish up. Yeah.
I was gonna let the other guy can go. You know, so I want to hear his thoughts. You know, so I'll fall back for a second.
What you got, B. Will?
Yo, man. First of all, let me just say this. I'm heartbroken for Teaspoon. I'm heartbroken for Angel. I'm heartbroken for Camilla. And I'm heartbroken for Kennedy. That being said, I think there's a lot more to it than like meets the eye, because again, like for me, like I don't care what sport it is. I don't care, what level it is. I think it's a hard sell for me to get rid of a head coach after one season. That's a hard sell for me. It's going to take a lot of explaining and to make it make sense for me, and it's going to take a lot. Like they're going to have to get somebody like, again, it's going to have to be crazy for me to, and it's not going to happen until it happens, right? For me, it's not going to happen until it happens. So it's going to take something crazy and some crazy, revelation for me to be okay with firing a head coach after 1 year. And let's mind you, a year in which you already exceeded expectations record-wise, and you're like an injury or two away from actually making the playoffs. So
true.
So I think that's a hard sell for me to get me to understand why you fire a head coach after one season. Like, because to me, you got to give any head coach at the professional level, maybe you only give them 2. At the collegiate level, you got to give them 3 for recruiting, but yeah, it's a hard sell for me to get rid of a coach after one season, especially when you have a coach that has the camaraderie and respect of like the players that you're trying to build your program around. Like, not only do they love her, but like who is going to manage one of the best players in the league in Kennedy Carter, if not Spoon? Like, who's going to do a better job of that? Like, who you going to bring in that's going to get that trust from Kennedy Carter, that vulnerability from Kennedy Carter that Teaspoon did, right? And
yeah, look, B. Before you finish, I said that earlier. I was like, Teaspoon leaving literally marks the end of Kennedy Carter.
I think so. Like, and that's a shame. Yeah. That's a shame because like Kennedy, Angel, and Camilla, that's a winning combination, bro. I don't care. That's a winning combination because we saw it. Like, Angel and Kennedy vibe off each other. Kennedy, the only person that could really like incorporate Camilla into the game. Like we saw it time and time and again in the season. Kennedy and Angel were the only ones that could consistently, successfully incorporate Camilla into the offense. We saw it. So losing Kennedy, like, man, I don't know.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't worry about that too much because I think we got a trick up our sleeve when it comes to that. Yeah. I think.
Hey, let me ask both of y'all while y'all on the panel. Why it's on my mind? Even the people in the chat, I'm about to give y'all my top 3. This is my top 3. What do y'all think about Lindsey Harding? She's actually coaching the Lakers right now. She was actually the coach of the year in the G League for the NBA this year. Lindsey Harding Cheryl Swoops, and Sam Cassell. That's my top 3.
I think Cheryl Swoops might be the front runner. That's Angel's lady. She even asked Angel. Angel even asked her to take the coaching job today on her podcast. So I think that's Angel guy. So I think if anybody the front runner, I think it'll be Swoops. But I think Sam Cassell would be the best candidate because his coaching experience on all these coaching staff with Doc Rivers and Tyronn Lue and everything. But I think Cheryl Swoops would be what Angel want in the locker room. Remember she said her criticism of Teaspoon was like she's too nice. That's not Cheryl Swoops.
Yeah.
Cheryl Swoops would kick him in the butt. And so I think that will be the person when they go to Angel. Angel say, I want her.
Right. I look, Be Will. I think Lindsay, even the chat. I think Lindsay Harding. I did my work on her. I think Lindsay Harding would fit this team. Like she works well with bigs because she had bigs. She had 3 bigs. One of them was a stretch big on her G League team. Like she works. That's why. That's another reason why. And people don't really talk about this, but that's another reason why she came to the Lakers because she has a great offensive set with bigs that would help Anthony Davis a little more with his floor game. So that was one of the reasons that she came.
Look, Prince, I don't know much about her, so I'm leaning on your knowledge in that situation. Thank you. You too. We all, you can't. We all respect and appreciate Sam Cassell, but Cheryl Swoops, hell no. Hell no to the no. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Tell me why.
Because that will the level of scrutiny, the level of everything you said last night on KSAP's channel.
Right.
Everything you said last night will just be exponential, dog. Like it would never be about basketball again because it will always, as long as Angel and Caitlin are playing on different teams, there's always going to be a level of that narrative. I think it'll dissipate over the course of the next 5-6 years, but for sure next season is going to still be there. So to bring Cheryl Swoops into that, which again, as much as we respect her, as much as we appreciate her perspective, she been hating. She been out going out of her way, man. Like in the beginning, I didn't think nothing of it because I agree with her. Like, man, there's nothing wrong with somebody who's been here before, having reasonable, realistic human expectations of these rookies coming out. But as Caitlin, improved and started putting up numbers and doing what she was doing for her team, like to keep on with that. Meanwhile, Angel is doing what she's doing, but realistically, the criticisms that she was getting, the basketball criticism that she was getting, was all legit. If we just keep it to basketball, right? Mm-hmm. Basketball that Angel was getting was legit, but I don't remember hearing Cheryl Swoops say anything about Angel criticizing Angel after the season started. You know what I'm saying? Like she always stayed up front. Like people getting on Cheryl Swoops for what she said about Caitlin, but she said the same thing about Angel. In fact, she didn't think Reese's game would translate as well as Caitlin's game because she was she's a big and going to a physical league. So, but like to keep that up, like it's just gonna be toxicity. If you think it's toxic now, give the Sky Cheryl Swoops. That's gonna be an even bigger target than Angel. Like it's just gonna be nasty, man. It's gonna be nasty.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and like Lois keeps saying, like everybody in the chat saying Cheryl Swoops, that interview was like 3 weeks ago. They just had never dropped it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that interview that wasn't new. Yeah,
I
that
think she
interview was
just
3 weeks ago.
I just think she a person that Angel will want because of the way she approached the game. Like I said, she felt like Miss Teaspoon was too nice. Cheryl Swoops is nothing nice about her. She gonna be hard. No, she gonna be like Moki. She more of a Moki than a Teresa Weatherspoon would be. And I think that's the type of coach that Angel loves. And so, like I said, whoever's gonna be the new coach, they got to run it by her. They need to run it by her. She need to have her input when it comes to that.
Right.
Because like I said, she got, even though the coach sets the culture, she got to implement the culture that the coach wants. Like I said, because it's no different than like in NFL when Belichick set the culture wouldn't matter if Tom Brady wasn't, saying, being the extension of that culture. You see what I'm saying? So that's the same thing with Angel Reese. So it's like you said, Hardy. I like Hardy because she do work with big men. She worked with Anthony Davis too. But like I said, at the end of the day, it gonna depends on how they go about this coaching process. If they gonna have Angel Reese included in the process, that's the question I don't know. Hello.
Yeah, man, it's it's a lot of question marks. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But for me, honestly, the thought
Hey,
of
big boy,
Kennedy
hold it
Carter,
down for 2 minutes. Let me go grab my other headphone.
yeah.
Okay, no problem.
For me, the thought of Kennedy Carter not playing with this Chicago team, like for me, like we talked about it the other day, man. For all the the failure, if you will, or for as much as the Sky fell short of what we hoped for, they still overachieved from what was expected of them, and the bright spots that came out of it. At the end of the season, I was looking forward to seeing this team. Well, at least parts of the team that were working. I was looking forward to seeing those next year, and now with Teaspoon gone, the likelihood that we lose a big piece of that, which is Kennedy, man, that sucks. Because real talk, if Kennedy doesn't stay with Scott, I don't know where she goes. I don't know who's gonna take her
Well,
with
I
her
wouldn't
bad.
say I wouldn't say she's gone just yet. I will hold off on that. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead.
One, because of her reputation, it's not gonna be many teams that gonna want her. The only team I can see realistically going after her is like the Dallas Wings because uh NECA played against her in college. So I think there's a respect there when it comes to their game. And also I think when it comes to the Chicago Sky, don't be surprised if somebody like Satu come to this organization. Her and Angel Reese are real good friends. Remember, Angel Reese going to that rival league with Satu as well. So I think that gonna be a real recruiting ground to try to recruit some players to come to this organization.
Well, Angel gonna be out to December. She can't
Yeah,
play that.
but the rivalry don't the unrivaled league don't start to like March, and that's right around free agency. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said again, I think they got a free agent coming here to Chicago. I think it's gonna either be Satu or Gabby Williams, one of those two.
Gabby ain't coming back. I don't. I don't know about Satu leaving Dallas either, man. I think Dallas got good pieces, man. They just need a point guard, like a real point guard. Dallas been playing with rookie point guards all year, except for when Odyssey was there, and you see what I mean, man. best case scenario, if they could have kept Odyssey and got Satu back, oh man, they would have been fire.
They would have. But I think, like I said, I think Satu going to go. That's just in my opinion. I think, in my opinion, she's going to be a Chicago Sky. I believe.
Why
Now, I could be wrong.
Why do you think Satu leaves Dallas? Like, I understand your rationale for why she might be interested in Chicago, but why do you think she leaves Dallas?
Sometimes you just might need a change. Sometimes you might feel like the place that you at, you already hit your ceiling. And so in a situation like that, you might need something new. Who to say she got any friends on Dallas? Because that's what it's about too in today's NBA and WNBA. It's about friendships. When you come to
like it to me, it seemed like she was happy to be back at Dallas.
yeah, but you don't know who she really.
That's really the nature of my question, because it seems like she was happy to be back in Dallas. She was happy to get back there.
But that might be the case. She might be happy to just get back to playing basketball, but you don't know if she have any friendships on that team. Like I said, we know for a fact she have a friendship with Angel. Angel and her are real good friends, and she's a free agent. And so I believe Angel gonna recruit her to come to Chicago Sky, and they gonna have a max slot for her to get the money that she needs.
Who you want to come to the Chicago Sky?
Satu. I think Satu going to yeah. Her and Angel are real good friends. They are real good friends, man.
I mean, she would fit, but I don't know, man.
Because I think if you get Satu, like I said, then you could go Olivia Miles, say with the number 3 pick. And then now you got a real playoff roster there. Because if you got Olivia Miles at the point, say you could get Kennedy Carter maybe on the discount rate at the 2, Satu at the 3, Angel and Camilla. Right. And too many star 5s that better than that.
Only problem is so Prince will tell you, I'm all about Olivia Miles. I'm all about Olivia Miles going to the Sky. I'm all about that. But the fact remains, she'll be a rookie. We don't know how she's gonna do this season, how she's gonna perform this season in college. And so, like, for me, a rookie, ain't gonna be too many rookie point guards out there that come in and make an impact like well, certainly not like Caitlin, but like in general, because it's the point guard position, right?
Mm-hmm.
We know how quick and how fast paced the WNBA season is, especially relative to the end of the NCAA tournament. Say, Olivia makes it to, deep into the tournament, right? So it's a lot of unknowns there. So I think adding Satu and Olivia is good long term. I don't know that it necessarily translates to next season though.
I can understand that, but one thing about Olivia Miles' game, if you watch her film, she's great at finishing at the rim, and she's a great passer. And what the good thing about Olivia Miles coming to this organization, she don't got to come into this organization being the savior. She just could be a piece. You see what I'm saying? And so when you come into this organization being a piece, that takes a lot less pressure off than coming into an organization being the savior. Like Caitlin had to go to the Fever being a savior. That won't be the case with Olivia Miles. She'll come in and just be a piece, just be herself. And then as time go on, she will really mold into the player that she want to be for this organization. That's in my opinion.
Yeah, I get that. Only.
Hey, before you finish cooking them, let me get to some of these chats right quick, man. Appreciate you, Tim, for being in the chat. Tim said, "Who's going to get Smith?" Appreciate you, Gamble, for being in the chat. I just want to thank some of y'all for being in the chat all night. Y'all could be anywhere. It's 11:52 my time, so y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all up in here listening. Even the people that ain't in the chat, I appreciate y'all watching. We all family, man. Like, let's keep it positive. I love y'all being in the chat. You look, I got snipers out there, I got some snipers out there. So make sure y'all keep it right in that chat. But again, we all family. Let's just keep it positive, keep the chat going. Again, y'all could be asleep, y'all could be watching Power that's on right now on Stars. Y'all probably watching Power, got it on mute, listening to me. But again, I appreciate all y'all. Uncle Jay said Olivia Miles is ready. We'll see. We'll see if she ready. We might be able to get her. We gonna get a top 3 pick, so we definitely got a chance to get her. So we'll see. We'll see what it looks like this year. Again, Olivia Miles is a wild card because she would fit with Camilla and Angel Reese, but we don't know what she's going to look like this year. So it's a wild card. It's a wild card. But be well, you can finish.
Yeah, that's kind of you just piggybacking on what I said. That's how I feel about Olivia Miles. I'm all about it, and but we don't know what she's gonna look like. And first of all, we pray for all of these players' health and durability. But yeah, I don't know. So, but you see, I ain't trying to cook my man. What's my man that's on the line? What's his name?
Slim Reaper. You can call him Slim Reaper or Duval, whichever one.
Yeah,
Duval?
you call him Duval, man. You call him Duval.
You call me either
Duval.
one.
Yeah, Duval. I ain't on kitchen duty right now. I ain't trying to cook nobody. I love what Duval was bringing. I really appreciate what he was saying. So I ain't trying to cook nothing. But my thing is, honestly, my only disagreement with what you were saying is that I think that Caitlyn. I don't see Caitlyn as a savior for Indiana this year. I feel like she was the piece. You know what I mean? I think Indiana had like they were on the precipice, and so Caitlyn was the final. I feel like Caitlyn was the final piece to get them to where they, needed to be to get to get over the hump that they got over this year. They got ways to go, but she was a piece that got them over the hump to be where they needed to be this year. I think the Sky, on the other hand, I think the Sky. I don't want to necessarily take it all the way to the point of they need a savior, but for me, the Sky are closer to needing a savior than the Fever were, because we still got. Again, if we assume or project the loss of Kennedy Carter, it's even worse. And so I think which is the reason, and so I think they need more of a savior type, which is the reason I kind of want them to get a veteran point guard, somebody that not only can play the position, but can play the position with some experience, that veteran leadership, because, any point guard needs to be a leader, which, again, going back to my point about Caitlyn not being a savior, Caitlyn's not that leader, in my opinion. She's a good general on the floor, but in terms of being a leader, she's not that to me. And this is coming from someone who's been like a Caitlin Clark supporter fan since before she played a day at Iowa. So, I'm just keeping it real about how I objectively see her and evaluate her game. So, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a lot of, for me. Like, I'm into MMA, right? So I was on the MMA podcast. Like, before I came in here, I was about to shut it down, and I saw Prince was on. I was like, "Oh, what they talking about?" And then I saw that it was like that. That was the first I saw that Spoon was fired, and I'm like, "Oh my God, that just broke my heart and changed my whole world, bro. That changed my whole world, turned it upside down." I'm like, "Oh Lord, Jesus, Lord, what else gonna do, y'all? What else gonna do?" You know what I'm saying? So I'm still trying to process that.
I agree with everything you say. I'm not saying Caitlin Clark is a savior as far as her game. I'm saying the expectation they had on her going into that franchise as being a savior. I'm saying Olivia Wilde coming into this franchise, she won't have those type of expectations, so she can develop and grow as she go along. And as far as her game, even after the knee injury, I think Oh, sorry.
No, just saying, I got you. That makes sense. What you just said. Okay, I got you. I got the difference you saying. Go ahead.
I was just saying, like, as far as Olivia Miles after a knee injury, it's not going to affect the things that she do well. She a great passer. So knee injury, no knee injury, I think she'll still be great at that. Now she might lose some of her explosiveness that she had before, but then you can also gain that back because technology when it comes to knee injuries, say you can get back to normal now than it was like 10, even 15 years ago. So I'm not too much concerned about her knee injury. I think she'll still be close to the player that she was before pre-knee injury, and that's somebody we need for this franchise. For us to maximize the two bigs and Angel Reese in particular. Because with this team, the problem with Angel Reese, with this team, and overall when it comes to their offense, there was no easy shots. We had zero easy shots. And that shouldn't be an offense where you should have zero easy shots. So you need a point guard that can get you some easy shots. So that's who I want out of everybody in this draft.
So let me ask both of y'all this question. Both of y'all can answer this and explain why you answered it like this. What would be the most important thing? And even the chat, put it in the chat. What would be the most important thing in the next coach has to have? What's the most important thing the next coach has to have? That's gonna help us narrow down who's right for the job. Because I mean, when we just like calling out names, we're just like kind of like speculating. But when you start thinking about, okay, I want this type of coach, it's gonna really help you narrow down like specific people. So any one of you could go first. What would the coach coming in? What would be the number one thing they would need to be A1 at? Not B plus, A1.
I go. I would say culture because you want these players to play for you today. I think even if they not a great offensive innovator, like I said, you can hire an offensive coordinator. You can hire somebody from the Warriors bench. You can hire somebody from the Miami Heat bench. You can hire somebody from the Denver Nugget bench to supplement whatever you lack when it comes to offensive creativity. But I think the most important thing they need for this particular team, this type of team, is a culture builder. Somebody that your best player and your star player, like Angel Reese, could buy into. Somebody that Camilla can believe in so she can always have her confidence. And somebody, if you try to bring Kennedy Carter back, somebody that she would feel comfortable with based on her mental health situations previous years and now. You see what I'm saying?
Right. What about you, B. Will?
Yeah, I get that. And so because you said that, Duval, I'm a cheat because I agree with that. I'm going to cheat and go to the next run. So yes, culture is going to be crucial, but for me, I'm a Michigan guy, and one thing I appreciate about Harbaugh is that he surrounded himself with a coaching staff that could not only help him implement his culture and philosophy, but were better than him at certain aspects. So I think the next coach needs to surround him, needs to be A1 at selecting the appropriate coaching staff for this team, which includes somebody that can maximize and teach their two franchise players, Camilla and Angel, that can maximize and teach them the skills that they need to be successful bigs in the league.
Alicia said WNBA coaching experience. Well, that takes Sam Cassell and Lizzie Harden out of it, Alicia. Takes 2 of my top 3. Uncle J.E. said, next coach must have experience, must be a winner. McLovin said having won a championship will help for one. Definite One said, understanding X and O's, a great system on both ends, great communicator, skills, leadership. Luis Perez said experience, good offensive scheme. JE said they need a plug and play system. Big said understanding how to put it all together. Guy, I'm with and again, it's asking for a lot, right? When we start like calling out all those things, it's really you're really asking for a lot. But for me, I'm with Definitive One. I got a mixture, right? I'm with Definitive One, and I'm with Uncle. I'm with Unc. I'm with Definitive One and Unc. I always say you can't teach me how to win if you've never won. So the person that comes in, they got to be a winner, whether a player, coach, GM, or assistant coach. Like you have to come in with some kind of winning pedigree because your culture is going to be built off of your experience and your winning. Like culture is that what culture really is. Like I hear people all the time say culture, this coach don't play. No, that's their personality. That's not the culture. And I think people be getting that misconstrued. Like I've seen even my parents. I remember my parents. I had a coach, and they thought he was mean, but like he let me get away with anything. He just had a mean personality. That doesn't mean the culture they establish is the same as their personality. That's just how they act. A culture is what you put in place to ensure that your team is ran correctly. That has nothing to do with their personality. The personality kind of falls in line with the culture. So I need someone who knows how to win. First of all, knows how to win. We ain't got time to play because Minnesota got our 2026 pick. We ain't got time to be playing around. Like we gotta start stacking some W's next year. We ain't got time to play. And Angel Reese guaranteed we gonna be in the playoffs, so she got to hold her end of the bargain as well. She gonna learn at a young age. Don't put your foot in your mouth because they're gonna come back to catch you if they don't make it. But she said they're making the playoffs next year, so they definitely bringing in a winning coach. For them to fire Teaspoon, let you know whoever they bring in gonna be a winning coach. And I need someone. I don't need them to know all the X's and O's. I need someone who understands what they need. And again, I think that was Teaspoon's problem. She didn't understand what she needed. And sometimes that could be your downfall. It's like owning a business. My business fails depending on my understanding of what I need to make my business successful. If I own a restaurant, my understanding of knowing I need someone who knows about understanding culture around this area to understand what type of menu I need to have. So I know what kind of chef I need. You get what I'm going to be with that? Like I need someone that like just understands what they need as a coach. And I think that's something that she definitely could have did a little better job at, because I don't think she had a good coaching staff. I think it was a lot of friends on that coaching staff. I did my research. She had some friends on that coaching staff. Again, when you're coming in, you bring your friends in later on once the winning starts, right? You don't bring them in from the beginning. You start sliding them in after a championship or two. You start just sliding them in and nobody notice it. But you need a coaching staff that understands the X's and O's, that understands how to get players in the right position, and you just make sure everything aligns. That's at the end of the day, that's what head coaches do. I tell people this all the time. When I play basketball, my head coach didn't run none of our offensive sets. My head coach didn't even run our defensive sets. He would do film study with us, tell us like certain things. Like as the starting point guard, I had to show up early to practice after class or whatever like that. But outside of that, like we had an offensive coordinator, we had a defensive coordinator, like same thing as football. So like they would run the sets, the coach would like chime in every now and then. He'd be sitting over there with his whistle. And in college, I had 2 different coaches. So both of them did the same thing. Like that's how you build your coaching staff. Like they might have like a set they want to implement, but they get the right coach to implement it. Again, if Teaspoon wants to run that type of defensive coverage, then you get the right coach who knows how to implement it. So I think that was another reason. Like, she ran a lot of coverages that the players didn't understand, and sometimes that's on the coach to try to put them in the right position. And sometimes on defense, I think that's why they look lost, because Teaspoon was running coverages, but I don't think she mastered those coverages she had them running, because they were like, I even did in my film breakdown, there was too many times where players were just running into each other. Like, why are it's after the All-Star break, why are we still running into each other on offense? Like, you got two people literally standing on the baseline and they looking at each other like, you're not supposed to be right here. Like, that's coaching. Like, and again, I would have gave Teaspoon another year, but I would have called her in the office and said, hey, we got to do something about this coaching staff. Who we got to pay? What kind of system you trying to run? We'll go find them together. That's what I would have did. I would have brought it back, but that's what I would have did. I would have, hey, we got to get this coaching staff together, because I think that was a lot of the big problems. It was a lot of the big problems. It was the coaching staff.
Yeah, that's why I said she needed an offensive coordinator, because, like I said, she clearly didn't have a system in place to run an offense that was conducive to the staff that she had. Because think about it for a second, we probably the one team that had the most shot clock violations in the league, and it's not even close.
Yeah.
And that's because there wasn't no offensive system in place for them to run a set plays for, this team to be functional. Just like you said on another chat. Well, I said you said it on Showtime chat. You was like, you need the point guard to calm everything down and put everybody in place for them to run the offense. And we just did not have that. And so that's when you need an offensive coordinator from another team, like I said, the Warriors, their system, like the Miami Heat, their positioning system, or even like the Denver Nuggets, how they use Jokic. You need a system in place so your players can maximize their talent on the floor.
Man, I'm so glad you said that. Man, again, I'm a football player. That's my area in the sporting world. That's my area of expertise. I did play some organized basketball, but football is my game. So Prince, Duval, y'all got the heads up over me. But for me, in basketball, even from what I know, a shot clock violation, that's inexcusable. Like there's like you shot clock violation. Somebody got to shoot the ball, and if you sitting there, Lindsey Allen, who I love, by the way, I'm a Lindsey Allen fan, but if you sitting there dribbling the basketball to 10 seconds, what do you expect to happen? You putting your team in a bad position, because now somebody got to try to not only so you a big, right? You trying to get position. You trying to space the floor, whatever. You ain't looking at the clock. You rely on your point guard to have the finger on the pulse of the clock and where the timing is. And if your point guard can't, put you in the right position so that you can get a shot off, with in time, that's ridiculous. And I agree. That is, to me, 100% coaching in practice.
Yeah, because we used to have like 4 or 5 shot clock violations a game. I was like, damn, is nobody prepared?
Crazy.
I mean, I'm telling you, that used to be the truth. Like, we used to have 4 or 5 a game. I'm like, what
At
the
least.
hell is going on? And the worst part is we used to have those shot clock violations at the end of the game when the games were close. So it's like, now it's like we don't even have nothing together to try to put something in place for us to even try to get the game over the finish line. So Teaspoon, she did have her flaws, but I just, like I said, I would have gave her another year, but I just would have told her she had to get an offensive coordinator. And she would have need a legitimate point guard to, like I said, to settle the team down when everything is in chaos, when Dana ever trying to do too much, when, when Diamond just is going, wild, and just throwing up crazy shots, you just need somebody to calm calm the team down. Let's get into our offense. Let's work everything out. It's just like we had too much chaos on the floor too many times this season.
Yep. But look, man. Hey, I gotta go. I gotta get up in the morning. But Prince Duval, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Always a great time with you, Prince. Look, Prince, you in Houston, right?
Yeah, I'm in Houston, man.
I'm in San Antonio, bro.
Man, look. I mean, man, shout out Simply Balling, man. Simply Ball Dropping, man. Y'all go follow my guy, man. That's Onk, man. Go follow Onk, man. Hey, be well. I told Simply Balling we gonna look. I got an office upstairs, like a little podcast, little office thing that I'm never in. I won't set it up. Me, him, HD. I'm gonna try to get a show here too. We're gonna do an in-person podcast one day, man. I'm gonna try to get the fellas here, man. Cause Simply Balling, he in Dallas, I think.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Texas running.
Yeah.
All right. I'm from Detroit originally, but I live in Texas. Third time.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the fellas here, man. We're gonna do and try to stream it from all our channels. We're gonna do an in-person podcast one day, man. I'm gonna see what they're talking about.
Oh, one day y'all do a meet and greet.
Oh yeah. But look, man, y'all have a good night, man. I gotta go.
Man, you be cool. Be well.
For sure.
Be safe, brother.
Let me get some of these chats. Yeah, Lewis, don't let them trolls get to you, man. Don't let them trolls get to you. Enemy rapper say maybe trade was when the season fell apart. I think the writing was on the wall for Spoon. Again, I don't think you was in here earlier, anime rapper. I don't think maybe trade had anything to do with Teaspoon being fired. I think that was separate. I don't think that was the Simply Balling. Let me know if you want to come up and give me your take. I know you had yours going on just now, man. Let me know if you want to come up and tell me what your thoughts are, because I ain't get a chance to get on your channel because I was live. So I want to know what your thoughts are before you go to bed. I want to know what your thoughts are, man. Anime rapper. I think that was separate because I think Mabry leaving had more to do with her role on the team and not Teaspoon. Because again, I don't think they were prepared for what Angel Reese and Camilla was gonna be. So again, she was told one thing, they get there, things change. I mean, it happened with Eddie Jones. So I mean, it happens, honestly. It happens. WNBA Sky Fired said she kept the play. I'm gonna need you to learn how to write a sentence. She kept the players like Dana, Diamond, I guess that means Jefferson, always shot up stuff. I don't know what that means. I would hurt my head trying to read that.
Man,
what you
Hook don't find it work for me, I guess. Hook don't find it work for me. But nah. No, but what I was gonna say, when it comes to that Mabry trade, I think Mabry thought going into the season, she was gonna be the guy. Because they traded all them picks for her. They was gonna build the offense around her, and she was gonna be the all-star. But she didn't see Angel coming. And Angel just took it over. And then once that happened, it was like, hey, extra stage left. That's what I think. I think she felt like this was going to be her team because Khalil Coffin left. She the woman. They got to build around her. You know what I'm saying? The rookies don't fall in line and, you know what I'm saying, do their development. But she going to be the guy. She didn't think Angel was going to be what she was going to be. A lot of us ain't see that coming. And so and then once that happened, you know what I'm saying, plans change. Angel's the guy. Now they building everything around her. And so now she feel like, hey, I got the extra stage left. So let me go and get a championship run instead of, you know what I'm saying, trying to get my own team because I can't get it here.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I say that's a separate incident. Again, I think two things could be true. Like I think got the Lakers head on. Hey, Lakers season. I just told Showtime we about to become enemies, man. I just told them.
Nah, I'm here, man. I'm here.
Look, what's your take, man? Take, man?
How you doing, brother?
Hey, how you doing? Man?
Hey, let it out, though. This event session. Let it out.
Okay,
let it out.
This is what I'm gonna do, man. First, man, salute to Prince, man. Prince, keep doing what you're doing, but everybody that's in the chat, man, make sure y'all got to hit the like button, man. We got to get Prince back in the algorithm, man, so he can build that channel.
I be trying to
back
tell
up.
him that. I be trying to tell him that, man. They took my other channel, man. They got to like it so I get my subscribers back.
Yeah,
man.
that's what I'm saying. So y'all got to like the video. We got to put him back in the algorithm, man, so he can get his subscribers back, man, so he can start, getting what he deserves, man. But this is just my own personal opinion, man. I think it was a combination of things, right? And I look at the events the way they unfolded. You go in just before the Olympic break, Mabry gets traded, right? I think Teaspoon, I think she was caught off guard by that trade, right? Because she was under the, notion that we're rebuilding, right? And you drafted Camila Cardoso and you drafted Angel Reese, and you in a rebuild mode, right? And the thing about it is Teaspoon never had a chance to really implement her system, right? So when you can't, as a coach, can't implement your system, and I've always said the coaching staff that she had around her, I don't think everybody talking about Ty Young moving into that head coaching spot. No, Ty's not ready, because as an assistant coach, she really wasn't doing nothing. Then I look at the last post-game press conference between Dana Evans and Isabel Harrison, when they aired out their dirty laundry, and then Dana Evans brought Isabel Harrison into it. Did y'all see when Teaspoon came out at the end of the thing and put her hands on their shoulder?
Yeah,
She was caught off guard. And she was probably saying, I can't believe that y'all are putting dirty laundry out there. Some of that stuff don't need to be for bullet board material, right? So you let the media get that stuff, and they run with this notion, right? So I think Teaspoon had to address them in the locker room later, but it was too late because it's already out there. Then I go to Angel Reese's exit interview, and this is where I want to hone in on. Angel Reese, to me personally, I think Angel Reese is the franchise player, right? You build around her, right? So you get in the new practice facility built, right? Now, what that does is that makes it a place where people might want to entertain to come to play in Chicago, right? But now you go back to the Olympic break. After the Olympic break, what did Angel Reese do? She tried to get Gabby Williams, right? Gabby Williams turned her down because she said, nah, that organization, they did me dirty when I was there before. Angel responded back and said, them people are not here no more. We under new management. But that's what Angel Reese thought, right? But catching Teaspoon off guard like this, that's another problem, right? Yeah. So now I go back to Angel Reese's exit interview. What did Angel Reese say that stuck out? She said that Teaspoon was too nice.
I told you.
And when she said that, as a franchise player, the lady that was asking questions where she said, how do you feel about Teaspoon's first year as the head coach? She asked that to every player in the exit interview. She wanted to make emphasis in getting that data, taking it back to Papa Lapa. I can't even say his name. Papa.
Yeah, I call him Jeff P.
Taking it back to Jeff P. And I say to myself, like, okay, then you look at how Dana Evans tried to come back and clean up what she said the night prior when she had Isabel Harrison on the post-game press conference. She tried to walk that back, but it was too late. So in the exit interview, that lady was asking all of them about Teaspoon. But what happened was she has a good relationship with Angel Reese. But the crazy thing about it is Teaspoon is the coach for Kennedy Carter.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's the one that really got Kennedy Carter back in the league, because I don't think nobody else was going to tolerate the things that Kennedy Carter was doing, right? So now you look at it, now it comes all full circle. Now you was a team that was supposed to be the 12th, finished 12th. They was teetering around 7th and 8th before the injury started happening, right? Angel Reese get hurt. You know what the notion is? They better without Angel Reese. They won one game. Dana Evans and them had a chance to prove that they was worth more than what they was to go out there and win a ball game. when they got the opportunity, but they couldn't do it, right? So now, the last 2 games, Camila Cardoso was out, Angel Reese was out, Kennedy Carter was out, Diamond DeShields was out. You dressed 8 bodies, right? And they couldn't get it done. So now, I just think when you listen to Teaspoon's exit interview, you'd be like, damn, that was really an exit interview. So I think that she was caught off guard, and it's unfortunate that they let her go. But I don't even know who would y'all think would come in that position, man?
Look, like I told them, you know me, I come with the, I come with that. Yeah, I'm one of them ones.
Yeah, one of them ones.
Look, I told them Lizzie Harding. I'm going to get Lizzie Harding off the Lakers. I'm going to get her. Lizzie Harding. My 2 top are Sam Cassell and Lizzie Harding. That's my top 2. I'm going to get one of them. I need somebody with some cachet. Like, I need somebody with some coaching, not no player cachet. I need somebody with some coaching cachet.
These players ain't gonna fit.
Again, you know how it goes. They ain't respecting them OG players. They on YouTube all the time bashing them. They don't care about what ball you dribbled 80 years ago. Look, they want a coach. Again, I think that's what people missed about Teaspoon. She came in with a player's cachet. She didn't come in with coaching cachet. And players today, they're a different breed. No matter how we want to look at it, we just got to call it for what it is. The players today, they are a different breed. They call Bill Russell trash. Like they're a different breed. Like that's why I say they need a coach.
I'm gonna throw a name out there, and what you think about Bill Laimbeer?
I'm going Sam Cassell before Bill Laimbeer, and I get it. If I'm Sam Cassell though, I'm asking him if he will come on the coaching staff though. I'm reaching that olive branch out though.
It's crazy that you said Sam Cassell. It's crazy that you said Sam Cassell because you seen the interaction he had with Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that you said that. But there's another name that people have been throwing out there, Derek Fisher.
Nah, that Dirty Mackin. That Dirty Mackin. You
that
don't
Dirty
want that.
Mackin? That's Dirty Mackin?
That Dirty Mackin. You don't want that. As a part about
Derek Fisher, I got to leave where he at, man. He's doing too much. I don't need that boys pulling up at the game. We got another drama going on. Look,
you see half the team pregnant. You don't want that. That's Dirty Mackin.
We got enough allegations going on. I'm good.
Hey, I'm just throwing names out there.
Hey, look into Lizzie Harding. She on the Lakers.
I know she was the Lakers staff.
Yeah. She was the coach of the year last year. In the G, I'm telling you, and she was.
That's why the Lakers
with a lot of bigs.
That's why the Lakers.
She worked with a lot of bigs. They picked her up for AD. Yeah. She works with a lot of bigs. So like, I think she would be great for Angel Reese and Camilla, and she got the coaching cachet.
Oh yeah, because a lot of people. I didn't mean to cut you off, but a lot of people talking about these players, man. I don't agree with these old school players coming in because they don't fit the bill. And I look at, history tells you Magic Johnson tried to coach, wasn't successful. Michael Jordan, the greatest to ever play the game, and he can't even run a business. He can't even run an ownership that well. You know what I'm saying? You got guys, what about Michael Cooper?
Again, I don't like. This is what I tell people, and I don't think they seem to grasp it. A lot of old school players, they're good, but they try to use their play style in today's time, and the game has changed.
It's changed,
and I think that was Teaspoon's problem. Yeah. That was her problem. She came in defensive, hard nose, rah. You can't put the ball in the basket. You're not winning. Forget your defense. You can't put the ball in the. That was in her specialty. You can't put the ball in the basket. You're not winning. Hey. And she struggled with offense.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this out there. I'm just gonna put this out. I'm gonna throw it out there. If they can offer Kim Mulkey, I'm just putting it out there.
She was at the game. She was at the game. She was at the game.
She's been at too many games. If they can offer Kim Mulkey, do you think Kim Mulkey will leave LSU?
Nah, she ain't leaving.
Yeah, she would leave.
I think she
would leave. They said the same thing about Baylor. They said the same thing about Baylor. She won the championship this year. Yep. She if they give her that bag, give her that bag in a nice, like, nice role. Like, hey, we're gonna let you involved in all player personnel.
Decisions. Yep.
Now, this though, before Duval go, I'm gonna say this though, and Duval, you can finish up. I'm gonna say this though, I like Angel Reese now. Listen to me, now and chat. Don't take this the wrong way. Y'all know I keep it real. Look, I like Angel Reese now, but how she's tweeting the last 2 days, if Milwaukee come on this staff, she got some questions you need to answer now. Like, we got to put 2 and 2 together now. She got some questions she needs to answer. If Milwaukee come on this staff, Angel Reese gonna have to answer some questions because when she been tweeting, like she been in the dark about the firing, they hire Kim Mulkey. She got some questions she need to answer. Because
it's all good. It's all good.
I keep it real though. You know what I'm saying?
And the crazy thing that you said that everything's gonna tie back to Angel Reese. Everything's gonna tie back to her, man. Like if Mulkey, if that's where they're leaning, and if they get Mulkey, they gonna look at Angel Reese side-eyed.
Yeah, and she been tweeting the last 2 days.
But hold up, check this out. I'm gonna take it a step. I'm gonna take it a step further. Did y'all hear the podcast with Angel Reese and Cheryl Swoops today?
Yeah, that's what I said. I think she's gonna be the coach.
Like 3 weeks ago, though.
No, I don't think it was 3 weeks ago. But it's just a coincidence, though, right? It's just the way she was asking Cheryl about coaching, man.
Oh, I think she's gonna be the coach.
That's what somebody said on my channel. They said MJ said that. MJ said, "Man, don't be alarmed, but don't be surprised." The
reason why I think Cheryl Swoops gonna be the coach is like I said, that's Angel's woman, and Angel's management now. You know what I'm saying? If the players don't like it, they can leave. Angel's management. So she's Angel's woman, and she's the type of coach that Angel wants. She's not Mulkey per se, but she is a hard-nosed coach. She is somebody that's gonna get on your behind when you're not doing right. She's somebody that will get in your face. She brings that discipline that she feel like Teaspoon lacks. That's why I think it's gonna be Cheryl Swoops.
Wow.
I think it's gonna be Cheryl Swoops. I think she's the type of personality that she feel like that Angel Reese felt like the team lacked. And she could bring that. And what they might do is just pair her with an offensive coordinator. And
look, they got on me all year about that. I told people, they keep forgetting I was overseas. I told people on Showtime channel, and they was looking at it all wrong. I told people, I say, just because Teaspoon was a hard-nosed player doesn't mean she coached the same way. And everybody was like, nah, you just want Teaspoon fired. I was like, I don't want Teaspoon fired. I'm saying I think y'all looking at the player and not the coach. I was like, I've had multiple coaches. I had coaches that played in the NBA when I was overseas, that was coaching overseas. There was lockdown defenders when they was in the NBA. One of them played for the Pistons, was lockdown defenders, coached us, and they were soft as hell. Yeah. Like the way you play and the way you coach are different.
Totally different, yeah.
Like it's just different. And I think people was looking at the player and not the coach. And come out, Angel Reese literally said she don't coach them hard, and I was saying that from the beginning. Yeah. I was like, she even watch film with them and get on them? Like, how you keep turning the ball over in the same spot? Like, that's what I was saying the whole season, and all day press conferences prove my point. I was in these locker rooms.
I know. I saw you up on Showtime channel talking about it, man. And the crazy thing about it is, like I feel the same way you feel. Some of these players that was hard-nosed players, it don't correlate to coaching, man. It's a whole different style, man. And you hit the nail on the head, man. Like with Teaspoon, she was a hard grit grinder. You know, she was a defender. She could push the rock. She could play with pace. You know, she could shoot that thing. But that don't mean just because she's a coach, she's going to coach the same way she played, because that came to be false, because if she did, she'd still be holding her job down. But at the same time, I just always thought with the injuries and stuff, Teaspoon was messing with a flawed roster. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think everybody bought into the system, because me personally, I'm going to say it, and I've been saying this all along, them veterans that was on the team that was left over, they was jealous of Angel and Carmilla. They didn't accept the fact that these rookies came in and did the things that they did, and Teaspoon gave Angel high praise, and she started. Now, if Camilla didn't have that shoulder surgery early in the season, she would have been in the starting lineup, right? Kennedy Carter came off the bench. Now, Dana Evans, she's a champion, but at the same time, her agent and her got herself in trouble. She got put to the bench, but when Angel went down and she had her opportunity to show her worth, she made her agent look bad because she underperformed and she didn't want to take accountability. So she goes on the press conference. Now she want to blast what's going on in the locker room. And she try to blame the Sky fans. You're not holding yourself accountable because you played like shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, man, we got over 120 people watching.
You got to throw that like. Y'all got to hit that like. Tell them, Prince, you got to get on them, man.
Watching, man. Look, got 120 people watching. Make sure y'all go subscribe, too, because I only got like 20 new subscribers tonight since this video started. So make sure y'all go subscribe. I only got 110 likes. Make sure y'all go. I got 110 people here right now, man. Go like the video, man.
You got to talk to
them. Go like the video. Look, I be doing the gospel and I be forgetting to look.
Nah, you got to talk to them, man.
We still up at the popping. 12:30 at night, still got 100 people watching.
That's
we still on the popping, man.
And the crazy thing about it is, Prince, I had somebody in my chat tonight. She was all the way from Ghana. It was 4:00 in the morning.
Hey man, they look. Bob Joe, talking about he just subscribed. Man, you've been up here since I started. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you've been here since I opened it.
You know what to get them, man. Before you go live, man, you gotta go on your thing and put subscriber mode only, man.
That's what I gotta do. I'm gonna do that. Look, I be forget. Showtime had told me about that too. I gotta start doing that.
You gotta do that, man, because people gonna rock with you, man. Like I said, this is a new channel for you, starting back up, and you already popping, man. I've seen channels that been doing this stuff for the longest, man. And sometimes they go live and they got 12 people in their chat. But you just getting a new channel and you got damn near 100 and some people in your chat, man. So you want something,
and this channel only let me go look at my first video I posted 6 days ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So man, you doing something right. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I always tell these YouTubers, man, this. Like when I come up on somebody's channel, man, if I want to give you good presentation, like if I'm driving, I won't hop on nobody's channel because I don't want to be. I don't want to be, with the fire alarms and the police cars and all that. I don't need all that background, right? So that's why half of the time I can't jump on Showtime's channel because I'll be driving on the way home. I like coming up in my studio. I want to give everybody good presentation, right? I don't want to disrespect nobody's channel when I come up on it, right? So that's why I always get in my studio and come up on people's channel, right? That's one thing. Presentation's half the battle. Like you got good presentation. You got a nice setup. It's not raggedy, right? You don't go in there butt naked. You even put your thumbnails in there, right? So you put your titles in there. A lot of people come in butt naked and raw dog, and don't nobody want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to see that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So keep doing what you're doing, Prince, man. You'll get there,
I'll be
man.
taking tips. I be watching y'all. I be taking tips and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I be taking tips. Don't think I'll be looking. I be looking.
I learned a lot. I see you got your nice little mic with the colorful. You got the colorful mic. You got the colorful mic. You know what I'm saying? You got the colorful mic.
Hey, look, I gotta get my background like yours. Like I got all my jerseys, my college jerseys, my overseas jersey. I got the frames. I just ain't never hang them up. You know what I'm saying? Like I got all my pictures. I got all my awards and stuff up there. I just ain't hang up my jerseys. So I got to get all that in the background.
You got to get all that. You got to get all that visual, man. You got to get a brighter light. You got to get that shit working, man.
Again, I got the office in there. Wait, I probably y'all come in here gonna motivate me to actually do it because I got like a whole setup. A whole room, like just blacked out room, no windows.
A lot of people just hitting me up. They be like, man, Dad, you act like you act like you got a real studio right there, man. It's just a presentation, man. I like good presentation, man.
Yeah. People stay when they see you got that background, like you got one of them backgrounds, man.
I was surprised last night, man. I had over like 300 some people watching, and they stayed there for 3 hours, man. I'm like, man, y'all rocking with me for 3 hours?
Oh, cause we was up there cutting up though.
Hey, I went back and listened. That was a good show, man. Hey,
people was hitting me up on Instagram and everything. Talking about, man, y'all was on KSAP.
Yeah.
Like, how you found me on? They were hitting me up like, hey, I found you on KSAP.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because
I be trying to pull up. I be trying to go with support. I be trying to
Daily Dose of T, man. She's always in there. She shows great love. T, that's my girl, man. that right there, she came up on the panel and dropped the mic on them boys one night. But last night, man, it was a great show. And like I tell people, man, some of the shows that we have, man, it's all healthy. It's all healthy discussions. It's nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? So it's the fact that, we have a lot of people up there. Everybody has their own opinion, right? And, I don't discredit nobody's opinion. That's their opinion. You know what I'm saying? But like Brooklyn said, when you're dealing with facts, then that's when you're dealing with facts. But at the same time, I see in your chat, you got trolls in your chat too. You know what I'm saying? Trolls gonna be around. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look. I be sniping them though. At the end of the day, KSAP, I always tell them I'd rather have 200 loyal subscribers than just a bunch of people who just want to troll on my channel, because that ain't what I do it for. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, I don't coach, so this is my way to give back. Yeah. Like a lot of us try to do that. Like this is our way of kind of giving back. Yeah. Because a lot of us don't coach, so this is our way of like just really giving back to the game. That gave us so much. Appreciate you, Definitive. I see you in the chat, Uncle J.E. But Daily Dose of Tea, that's my girl right there. That's my girl right there. She's a faithful supporter, man. She's there every night, man. And she came up on the panel and she dropped knowledge, man. And I've noticed this now, Prince. I have a lot more females coming up on my panel. And that's what I'm talking about, because you're making an open space for them.
Exactly. So now we got females coming up there going against the guys and stuff like that.
I love that. I love that. Different perspective. Hey, I put this right here for you, Unc. You see it on the screen? Tell me what you think about that. Tell me what you think about that.
The one that says sinister, the sinister one?
Yeah.
At political, a little reputation based on loyalty is important. I think Angel learned a hard lesson today. I wouldn't be surprised if she's thinking of it. Wow.
Not yet.
Woo.
It depends who they get.
That's tough.
I mean, because the way she tweeting, she sounds like she heartbroken.
Oh, yeah. But like I said that. When I opened up my show, I said the way she tweeted, it sounded like she tweeted out a whole eulogy.
Yeah, because yesterday she was tweeting, and I told somebody, I forgot what channel it was on. I was like, at first people were like, oh, she's tweeting about the game. I was like, no, go look at the time she tweeted it and go look at what time it was in the game. I was like, the game wasn't even over yet. For her to say that, the tweet didn't match up. That's why today I hear my homeboy and I was like, see, she was talking about Teaspoon. She found out yesterday, but of course she can't say nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if Angel, I mean, see, that's what I'm saying, man. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors. I don't know what the ownership really, translates to their star players and what the star players have access to, because, they do that stuff with LeBron. Every time something happens with the Lakers organization since he's been there, they think LeBron already knows. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I don't understand. Like, if Angel Reese did know something, like you said, and Malky gets it, and they take in consideration about Malky, then you got to be like, damn, Angel knew this all along. You know what I'm saying? You got questions you got to answer.
And she was appeasing the fans.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But when I go back to LeBron, but then I'm going to give it back to you. But it's always something that happens since he's been with the Lakers organization. Anything that happens, LeBron James was behind this. Darvin Ham got fired because of LeBron James. But like I tell people, what don't come out in the wash comes out in the rinse, right? So when Darvin Ham gets fired, 2 months later, an article comes out about Anthony Davis had some say in Darvin Ham getting fired, because he came out and basically was telling Darvin Ham over the summer and Rob Pelinka that he did not want to play the 5. You know what I'm saying? That's why they went out there and got Christian Woods and Jackson Hayes, right? But he never implemented that. And what pisses me off, I mean, people can say what they want to say about the 2020 championship in the bubble, talking about it was a Mickey Mouse ring, but they won by playing big. And Frank Vogel played big and they won. So Darvin Ham comes in and he changes up that, and they don't go nowhere. And then another thing, they was talking about Taurean Prince. That was Darvin Ham's right-hand man. So when the trade deadline came down, Darvin Ham made it adamant to Rob Pelinka that he did not want to trade Taurean Prince. He did not want to include Taurean Prince in no trade package. So that's why no trades went down, right? So then Darvin Ham gets fired, right? How of a coincidence is this? Darvin Ham gets fired. He goes back to Milwaukee, and guess who signs with Milwaukee? Torian Prince. Think
Torian
about it.
Prince.
Think about it.
Torian Prince.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he played he kind of got that teaspoon in him. He got that loyalty to some certain players, and like why he in the game. Like, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, I felt like they should have never. And I'm gonna say this because you brought up the 2020. I always tell people this, and I don't know how many basketball players. And again, this is what I don't like about some LeBron haters. I'm a LeBron fan, but I ain't one of the praisers. But I just like LeBron. This is what I don't like about a lot of LeBron haters. They take players' opinions when they say Kobe or Jordan the GOAT. They put it on their podcast. They had a picture on the screen. They will put up the tweet. But when Damian Lillard or somebody else, Donovan Mitchell, say the bubble was the hardest place to play, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
They do. It's like that Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark kind of thing. Like they literally do the same thing. That's why I be on them. I be like, some of y'all be on channels hate doing the same thing the opposite way. I be on them. I don't care because I've been listening to channels for a while. I just didn't have one, but I've been listening to sports channels for a while, and a lot of them do the same thing with the Jordan LeBron debate.
Oh,
I be like,
I stay away.
I be like, you flip. I be like, you flip flopping. That's why me, when I go on channels, I don't even want to have the debate because I'm not going to change your opinion.
Exactly.
So why were you arguing about it?
Yep.
I like who I like. You like who you like. Let's talk about the game. Like, why are we even arguing about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can ever tell you they had a Jordan LeBron debate with me ever, because I grew up on Jordan, but I became to like LeBron more as I got a little older, because LeBron got to the NBA my senior year, my freshman year in high school.
Okay.
So when I really, because again, when you young, you like basketball. I wore 23 because of Jordan. But when my freshman year, I really started understanding basketball when I got a little older. Yeah. And LeBron came into the league, and I was like, okay, he got the hype behind him. Let me see what he do. I was still Jordan until probably like 06. I was probably Jordan until this was before the first.
Let me ask you this question. I didn't mean to cut you off. Let me ask you this question. But I can see the way you're speaking, but your opinion hasn't changed about Michael Jordan, though, right?
No.
That's the problem. That's the problem. People, what they do is, your opinion will never change about Michael Jordan, but they will minimize LeBron James.
Yeah, Michael Jordan is, growing up, Michael Jordan was the best thing since sliced bread.
Exactly.
Like, I wore my number because of him. I wore the leg sleeve because of him. Like, I cut grass for a whole week to get my first leg sleeve. I still remember that. That's how much I like Michael Jordan. So nobody can come up here and ever. You'll never hear me bash Michael Jordan. I don't even go on channels that bash players. Like, I don't even like dealing with those channels. Like, me and Shorter had that. Like, I don't even like being on. I don't like being on channels that give a player too much praise. I try to find channels that are kind of like in the middle, kind of keep it calm with both. Like, because I don't want to argue or feel like I'm on a channel that's picking a side. You know how you got some channels, if I'm on this channel, that means I'm picking a side. That's how hard they go. But I don't like being on those channels. Like, why can't we just enjoy basketball? Because like I said on your panel last night, we don't have those conversations like they think we do. We look, even in college, like we didn't argue about the GOAT debate like they do. And it's weird when I started getting on YouTube. I was like, why y'all having them discussions like that and getting all red in the face and yelling about to break your monitor? Like, they not thinking about you like that. It's weird. It's weird.
And that's the crazy thing. And I tell people about YouTube, it's crazy because we have all these small YouTube content creators trying to build their channel up and make a living, right? Then you got all these, celebrity superstars that, that have money, right? They don't know you from a can of paint. But I see a lot of people going in their chatting, throwing $10 super chats, $20 super chats, $50 super chats, $100 super chats.
I know what you're talking about.
And none of them celebrities, man, it's kind of crazy. They don't acknowledge them, right? So, but basically how a super chat works is when you get a super chat, you're supposed to acknowledge them people, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to post all your comments, but when them super chats come in there, you post them, acknowledge them people that, supported the channel, appreciate the $5 super chat. I see You watch Nightcap. All them super chats that be coming in, man. Ocho and Shin, they don't be reading them. They read
the funny ones. They just read the funny ones.
Yeah.
If it's funny, they'll read it. But if it's just somebody saying, "Hey, they won't put it up there."
No, and that's the crazy thing, man. So these small YouTube content creators that are trying to make a living, that give you great content, people just it's hard to find that balance and get yourself in that algorithm. That's why it's very important when people come in and get live stream. Hit that like button. Hit the like button.
Yeah.
YouTube likes engagement and then likes.
And then like with Nightcap, like, and people, I don't think people really know how that actually works when your business is your YouTube channel. All that money goes to the account, and then it goes back to Ocho and Shannon.
Yeah.
So I don't think people know that somebody else is funding Nightcap for Shannon. He literally says it all the time. That's why he's trying to, because he's supposed to be leaving the one he's with in I think the end of this year. And
he under the volume. He under the volume.
Yeah, with the volume. So that money goes to the volume, and he don't get the chats that they send in. He already gets paid. That money just goes straight to the volume. So like they be paying the volume when they got like content creators like you who on here every day.
Keep it in house, baby.
The regular guy.
Yeah, keep it in house.
Really appeasing to the actual fans.
Yeah.
And you say, hey, donate $1, they'll turn their nose up, but go run over there and donate $100 and don't even know where it's going. It's so weird how we move.
Yeah.
It's very weird. It's very weird.
And what I tell
it's their money. It's their money. They donated where they want to donate it. But at the end of the day, that's the context of it that we're talking about.
Yeah.
They used to really do that with Kevin Samuels. They used to donate a lot. And
but he would, Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, but he would acknowledge it though. You know what I'm saying? He would acknowledge it. And what I tell people is like, it don't cost nothing to subscribe. Only thing you got to do is pay attention. That's all. It don't cost nothing to subscribe and pay attention. And that's free. But you see how I threw that in there? Yeah. It don't cost nothing to subscribe. Just pay attention.
Look,
you might
learn
right something.
Right now, let me see. Like right now, hold on, let it load. Right now, my subscribers ain't moved since you came up here, and still over 100 viewers.
That's what I'm saying.
Still over, like they watching the video, but they ain't hitting the subscribe button. It's weird. It's weird. Like your phone, if you're watching the video, your phone in your hand. Like,
just hit the subscribe
it ain't like
button.
you got a TV screen. It's not a TV screen. You ain't watching it on your TV.
Man, you got 93 people in the chat, man. That's you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand it, man. I don't know. And the crazy thing about it is, I say it, man, just hit the subscribe. You here for a reason, and you showing up every night. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't going nowhere.
And they ain't going nowhere.
Right there. They ain't going nowhere.
Exactly, because they think they're gonna miss something. And that's what I tell them. That's what when I first started going live, I didn't used to do live shows a lot. I just did videos. But then people was hitting me up on, Instagram and sending me emails and stuff. Man, you should do a live show. Come on, get live. So when I started getting live, I started getting people to, gravitate to me, right? So my thing is, I tell them, every time that y'all come in, make sure just hit the like button, because YouTube likes engagement and them likes. If they see that people are engaged on your channel and hit them likes, they're going to put you in the algorithm. And you just got to go from there. And also you just got to be consistent, man. So I said, man, I after every game, man, I just go live, man. I just go live, man.
Yeah. And like Senator said, some of them might be your 93 might be your subscribers. All of them ain't my subscribers because they commenting in the chat and they ain't my subscribers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They be exposing themselves. They literally comment in the chat right now.
Because you letting people in for free, man. You letting people in your house for free, man. You control that. You control that.
Right. Hey, next stream, I'm doing that because I'm going live tomorrow.
You can control that, man. Sometimes you can drop them YouTube gems, man. But it's a lot of people. Are you still gonna? What she say? Are you still gonna break down the teaspoon film? See, Amy Sue Amy Sue. You subscribe? She wants you to break down the teaspoon film.
Amy Sue subscribed. She one of my lawyers.
There you go. See, you got your lawyers.
I got some
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got my lawyers.
Yeah.
I got my. Yeah, I don't gotta break it down now. She ain't gonna be. Hey, look, I be telling people like, I don't want to say his name because we working behind the scenes on the deal. He got like almost 1 million subscribers. He want to pay me to come on his channel to break down NBA film. Like, hey, because I don't know if you ever watch it in my breakdowns. Like, I'll break down like what they should have did.
I didn't know what your other channel was. I didn't know because I discovered you. I discovered you on Showtime's channel. I was like, man, who's this guy talk? But I didn't know you had a YouTube channel until that day you came up on Show's channel and said they took you because they didn't even know who you was because of your new screen name.
Oh yeah.
And that's when okay. Let me go. And you said, man, this is my new channel. So that's when I went over there and subscribed to the channel. Right. So every time you go live or you do something, I get to know. I got my notifications on, man.
yeah. So yeah, he wanted me to come on his channel and do like breakdown for the NBA during the NBA season, kind of like Kobe used to do with the spotlight. He wanted me to do that.
You talking about FYF Sports?
No, not him.
Okay,
not him.
okay.
I don't think he got 1 million. This dude got like 1.1.
Oh, okay. I think FYF got like over 200,000, but he used to do sport. He used to do sports debates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He have.
I think I know who he is. I think he played D2. I think he played D2 ball.
He's a coach. He's a coach. He coaches. I think he coaches D2 ball. But he used to have, break film studies and breakdowns and stuff like that on certain games and stuff. Talking about pin downs, people in the dunker spot, screening rolls and stuff like that, flare screens and stuff like that. But there's I remember it was probably about I'd say about a year ago, man. The dude from Player's Choice sent me an email. I had to decline that. You know what I'm saying? Because of all the people that they have on their panel, right? Yeah. I don't know how the money spread around. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just leave that. There's too many people on there because they got too many shows that they're on Player's Choice and Playback. Because Jason Williams used to own Player's Choice, turned it over to this guy named Shaq, and Shaq. they be doing all kinds of stuff. But Ticket was on there. That's oh man. Go ahead, man. I'll leave that alone. I don't want to get off into that.
One of them, I ain't gonna say his name, but one of them was overseas with me. If he listening, he know what I'm talking about.
Big Ox Bob.
He was overseas with me.
Ox or
no,
Ticket?
not Ox, not
Ticket.
Ox, not Ticket either. Ticket a little older. Ticket a little older than me.
The only one that played over it was Ox and
because Shaq's still overseas right now.
Yeah, because Shaq don't appear on the show a lot. He's behind the scenes.
Yeah, he'll be on there every now and then.
Yeah. Wow.
He's going there every now and then.
That's good stuff,
one of
man.
them was one of them was overseas with me. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. But hey, man, just keep doing what
you
doing.
Look, I appreciate you, Duvall, pulling up, man.
Yeah,
you pull up anytime, man. Look, we gonna get that live in person stream from all
just
our
let me
channels.
know, man. Like I said, my brother stay in Houston.
Look, y'all in the chat. Tell Showtime I'll pay for his ticket.
My brother stay in Houston, man. So I be coming down Houston, man, here and there, man. My brother down there.
Hey, thank you for your platform. I appreciate you.
Oh, no problem, Duvall.
Thank you.
Hey, look, K-Sap, that'll be something special, man. That'll be,
man.
Hey.
Man, I'm always
we'll do some numbers that day.
Yeah, I'm always in Houston, man. My oldest daughter stay down in Houston.
Because when you were speaking to Player Choice, they be doing it every now and then. They'll all get together.
They'll come together, man. And he brought up something. He brought up something else, man. A meet and greet, man. You know what I'm saying? A meet and greet, man. That'd be something special too, man.
Because I be in Dallas sometimes because one of my homeboys that live here, that's where he from. So he from that Fort Worth area. So we be
the DF Dub.
We be matter of fact, we was in I don't know how close that is to Dallas. We was in Benton for Labor Day.
Denton?
Yeah.
Denton, Texas, man. That's right. That's right up the street from me.
Yeah, we was there for Labor Day because the whole little crew.
Man, hold on, Alyssa B. I've been trying to do that because you. Hey, look, Prince. I've seen people do a simulcast, but
that's what the link that I sent you. You can do it. Look to the top where you can say.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't. I've been trying to find that.
So what do you use to stream off of?
StreamYard.
So on StreamYard, when you go to click on the invite, you got to make sure it's clicked on. Like you got to. So watch this. I'm about to send it to you. I didn't have it
stream
clicked
this
on.
to your audience.
Yeah.
So hold up. So when you that's what I've been looking for.
So you can click it right now, and since you've been on here, since you've been on here, it'll be on your show right now.
So how did you do that?
So like when you go to invite, it got the little at the bottom below the link, because where you got the link, it got like Gmail, email, and Messenger. Right below it, it got guests can stream this on their own destination.
Oh man,
so I had it off just now. So look, I'm about to give you the link.
I see it up in
you
the
see
corner.
It?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
if I click on it to go to my show.
It'll go. It'll pick up from when you jumped on here, no matter when you hit it.
Oh,
when you jumped on here, it'll pick up from right that moment.
When you going live again?
I'm going live I'm doing the Aces Saturday. I'm supposed to be going live tomorrow because I really want to. People been hitting me up on Instagram. They want to hear my thoughts on the WNBA commissioner coming out with that statement. So tomorrow, I think that's what I'm doing.
So if you go live tomorrow, I'm gonna pull up. Right, I'm gonna pull up on your live tomorrow.
Look, send me your info on you got Instagram?
Yeah.
So if you go to my actual channel page, my Instagram is on there. That's how Show them be talking to me.
Channel page.
Showing HD them be talking to me.
Okay. Your channel page.
Yeah, because I won't get to her.
Oh, so your information is on there?
Yeah. My Instagram is on there.
I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram, man. But you go live, I'm gonna pull up on you, and that's what we need to start doing, man.
Yeah, you can stream it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream your show live on my show, right? That's how we gonna make that come up.
Yeah, because I do that with a dude I do power with, so I be doing like the power reviews and stuff.
Man, that stuff right. Hey, you know what's crazy, man? Before I get up out of here, I don't even watch Power, man.
What, man?
My wife,
you ain't missing nothing.
My wife and them off into that, man. My wife and them off into that. I walk right past the TV, man. I don't. That's her show. Yeah. So I see your breakdowns on it. Yeah, but I see your breakdowns on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there all the time, man. It's look, hey, I'm like a sniper, man. I'll be there, man.
That's what I do it for. Again, for me, it ain't. I ain't trying to get to no point where I'm making money. I own businesses. I'm well off. Like, I ain't even about that. And I still got some of my overseas money left to it. Ain't about that. Ain't about
but that fuck off money, you need that fuck off money.
Yeah. I need that for my whiskey. I need that for my whiskey.
What kind of whiskey you drink?
1942.
Hey, you ever had that Proper 12?
No, I ain't never had that Proper 12.
Proper 12.
I be on that black label.
The black, I be on that Johnny Walker. I be on that Johnny Walker. I got nothing but Johnny Walker bottles around here. Also, man, another one that you need is that Macallan 12, man. Get you some of that.
Well, I got that one. It's in my office. I got that one. I got that one. That one to my special occasions.
Yeah, I got the Johnny Walker black label, Johnny Walker blue label, the gold label, the red label. That's Johnny Walker's my drink, man.
Look, I'm gonna have all that when y'all pull up, man. I'm looking.
Yeah. Hey, man, let me know, man. Like I said, man, my brother down there, my daughter down there, man. We in Houston all the time.
Even if it's just me and you pull up.
That'd be great, man.
Yeah,
and when you in that, I'm gonna send you my information on Instagram. I'm gonna DM you, man.
We about to do some stuff.
Yeah,
we about to do some stuff, man.
Yeah. So if you ever in Dallas, man, hit me up, man. Like I said, I got my own studio, man. I got.
Look, Dallas is a skip and a hop away. Like, I don't mind getting away.
Yeah, I got this my podcast table so big. I got 6 mics set up because, like I said, I do a round table talk and a marriage chronicles as well. So I got 6 mics set up, man. I got a theater room. So man, we good, man.
Yeah, that's how. Like I got like a lot of that stuff. Like I got mics, all of that. I just never put it together because it's just been me. So I ain't never built a room. I got like a neon light made with like the my other name on it. So I got to figure if I can send it back and get the new one because it was my other channel thing on there. I just never put none of it up.
Yeah, man. But keep doing what you're doing, man. Growing and flowing and keep elevating, man. And like you said, man, you one of them ones, man. Hey, you got to get that. That's what you need to put in your background, man. I'm one of them ones, man. You got, I mean, it's a catchphrase, man. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
That stuff, like when I say on my channel, man, I always say, man, we got to keep the main thing the main thing. You know what I'm saying? And they always here to cause confusion. So you got something that's catchy like that, man. That's what your subscribers gonna know you for. Oh, he's one of them ones. You know what I'm saying?
Look, every time they pull up in the chat, that's the first thing they say.
Yeah. So yeah. But man, great
Hey,
show.
It started actually. That's something that my homeboys when I played AAU, because like I was always one of the best point guards in my state. So I played, like, coaches would come get me from other states to play on their teams. And when I come to their teams, the players would be like, oh, he one of them ones. So it's just kind of I just kind of carried it through high school, college. Like, so I've been using that for a minute.
Yeah, I got to get my shirt made, man. Keep the main thing the main thing. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But nah, man,
Hey,
great show, man.
Hey, look, I don't want to tell you what I own on here, but when you hit me up on Instagram, I'm going to tell you what I own, and you about to be shocked.
Okay, hey, because you one of them ones, man.
I'm going to just say this. You ain't never got to pray for printing again.
Oh, okay. Shit.
You about to be shocked at what I own.
Hey.
I got 3 stores in Dallas.
Hey,
Carrington, Allen.
Oh, you in Carrington and Allen? My mother-in-law staying down there by Carrington, Carrollton, and also, man, I used to work in Allen when I first moved to Dallas. I used to work in Allen.
Okay. Yeah,
so,
it's at the Walmart in Allen.
Yeah, I've been all over the DFW, man. But
wait till I tell you what I own.
Yeah, that's great. Hey, man, hey, that's a blessing, man, to see a black brother, man, excelling, man. You know what I'm saying? Out in the world that we live in, man. So, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. Great show as always, man. But we got to link up, man, because I think we can set YouTube on fire, man.
Oh yeah. We already know. We already know. We just got to get in that algorithm.
Yeah,
you know they be trying to push us out it.
Yeah,
they be trying to push us out of it. We just got to get in that.
But
algorithm.
It's good to know that they stream to your audience, man. I like that. There we go. We gonna elevate.
Oh yeah, baby. Man, all right, man. Y'all have a good night again.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. All right, we gonna run it. Hit me up on Insta.
I got you,
man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. The Vol, B Will coming up. Man, I appreciate the chat. They still going at it in the chat. I love it. Look, we still got almost 100 people watching, man. Look, hey, y'all faithful. Y'all everything. Look, I wish I could stream the Power episode without getting flagged, because that's what I'm about to go watch. I really wish I could stream the Power episode without getting flagged, because I was streaming with y'all. That's how much I appreciate y'all, still being in the chat. At 1 a.m, man, it's 1 a.m. I'm in Houston, so it's 1 a.m, and y'all still live. Y'all still got it going. I appreciate y'all, man. Like, bottom of my heart, y'all all family. As long as y'all show respect, y'all got it with me. Y'all ever got any channels? Drop them in the chat, or even add them to the comments after. Again, my subscribers are your subscribers. Again, my views are your views. Always drop y'all channels in the chat. Let me see what we got in here. Appreciate it, Daily Dose. You already know definitive one. You already know. Bet. Yeah, Bob Jones, great show. Watch them film Power in Brooklyn on location. Dang, man, you in Brooklyn? All right, B. All right. Definitive one say good night, everybody. Hit the like on the way out. Yeah, hit the like on the way out. Hit the subscribe button on the way out. Don't just hit the like and the subscribe. They literally right next to each other. Don't hit the thumbs down though. Skip the thumbs down and hit the subscribe button. Yeah, it started 3 hours ago. That's Daily Dose. If y'all still in the chat or still watching, that's Daily Dose of tea and trending hot topics. Chicago Sky, #1 fan. Make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel. That's one of my #1 renters, along with Alicia, Jay, B Will, my Unc J. One of my renters now, man. Loyal. Definitive one. You next. You just got to show up for definitive one. You got to show up for 2 more streams, because I got a limit on who get a wrench. When you show up for 2 more streams, you get a wrench. Definitive one. But again, man, I still appreciate y'all pulling up. Again, tomorrow I'm going live. I'm doing 2 live streams. Power review. Again, this episode 9, season 4, episode 9. Only 2 episodes left of the entire series. So I'm going live for my recap of episode 9 if you want to hear that. I'm gonna have my thumbnails up in the morning for what time I'm going live for both of those. So make sure y'all check those out. And I'm going live because I need to get to this WNBA commissioner. Oh, we gonna talk about it tomorrow. So y'all pull up. Appreciate y'all venting with me tonight. Shout out Teaspoon. Hope you land on your feet. You didn't deserve that. Again, we family. I'm out. Y'all be cool. See y'all.